Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Marty Jackson Stanley Stadium here at the Water Tower of Glenn High School for tonight's varsity matchup between the Reynolds Demons and your Glenn Bobcats. Tonight, I am joined in the booth by a name that is familiar to you Triad Sports Coverage fans.
Not the voice,
not
just
the
name.
Not the voice, but the name. But I am joined in the booth tonight by Mr. Donnie Baldrich, our producer of Sports Talk on Monday night at Bibbs Downtown.
I'm going to do my best to do my Mike Petaway impressions tonight.
Well, tonight we are going to have a pretty decent ball game. I talked to Coach Aldine Payne before the game. We were down there really close to the water tower on the running track, and I asked him what his thoughts on tonight's game were. He told me, and I quote, "We need to slow Reynolds down. Reynolds has a fast-paced offense." He told me that it's like they're playing 10-minute quarters, and they just keep running and running and running. Krishawn Harrison, who is a senior for R.J. Reynolds, he told me he was a fullback. And he's a big powerhouse that pounds the ball up the middle and tries to find a hole and get through and get some good yardage. So that'll be the keys for Glenn is to slow down the Reynolds offense. Keys to the Glenn Bobcat offense. Greg has to come out and start throwing the ball really well, make some good passes, make sure that his passes are crisp. Especially to open receivers,
or unopened receivers. They have to be good. All they have to do is catch the ball.
He said, just make a crisp, clean throw, give them something they can handle, and let the receivers do the rest. And he said, as long as we start throwing the ball well, we should be good. So we should be in store for a good game.
Glenn's got a lot of fast running backs. They're going to really want to pound it through to really slow down the pace of this game and keep their offense on the field and really put strain on the defense, keeping them on the field and getting them tired and wearing them out and just controlling possession time of the ball.
Key players to the Glenn Bobcat offense will be number 2, 3, and 4, which is DJ Miller, number 2, Kier Meredith, number 3, and Damian Dotson, number 4, all running backs for the Glenn Bobcats. Leading the offense will be number 11, Greg Keller. Actually, Greg is number 7. Excuse me. He will be leading the Bobcat offense.
Lucky number 7.
And leading the offense for the Reynolds Demons is number 17, Jake Lang. He's listed as a 5'10", 160-pound sophomore, also plays defensive back. So, all in all, a great night for football. A few clouds in the sky. Sun is just setting over the water tower. Wind is blowing from east to west. That'll be from our left to right. And
from your right to left, if you're listening on the other side of the field.
If you're listening on the aluminum bleachers over there, not on the concrete.
I hope it's really cold over there.
Well, we should be geared up and ready to go for national anthem here pretty quick. But we do want to send out a special hello to Mike Petaway, who is not here.
He's on vacation.
He is on vacation.
Must be nice.
I don't remember where is he. I heard he was in Asheville.
Really? He told me he was going to the beach.
Well, I hear one thing. He's going to the mountains, and you hear he's going to the beach.
There you go. He doesn't want.
So
he's
maybe he's at home.
He's at home. He's hiding in the basement, just praying nobody finds him.
But we do not have anybody on the wireless headset tonight, so you won't.
Which is a crying shame. The wireless headset is probably the highlight of anything that happens out here tonight.
So if you guys listened into our last broadcast and heard Mike on the wireless headset downstairs, we are sorry, but since he is not here, we do not have the wireless headset tonight.
And we're just sorry.
But also in the forecast tonight, I think there is a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. So hopefully we can get this game in because last week's JV game got canceled and it is moved to this coming Monday night.
See, I heard, Alec, with those percentages of 60, it's 40% chance of rain. Oh, no, it's 60%. Oh, no, it's 50. I heard that it's not a 60% chance that it'll happen where you are. It's going to rain in 60% of the viewing area. Like, the weathermen guarantee it's going to rain 60. You just weren't in the right spot. They said so. The weatherman is always right.
Always right. Well, we will take a 10-second station identification followed with a few commercial breaks. And when we come back, we will have live action and kickoff from Marty Jackson Stanley football field and athletic stadium. I guess. I don't know. I get that. I butchered that the whole time. But we'll be right back with TriadSportsCoverage.com.
Yeah.
This is TriadSportsCoverage.com with play-by-play of Glen High School football here at the Water Tower. We thank you for choosing us. Now let's get back to the action with Corbin Barwick, Alec Hodges, and Mike Pettaway.
Hey, it's Big E, and I'm here with the 2013 Barbecue Pitmasters Alabama champions Ricky Wayne and Pig Daddy of Bibbs Downtown. Gentlemen, what's it like being reality stars?
Hey, it's almost as good as Bibbs Ribs, baby.
We're not Eastern or Western. We're Western.
I'll tell you one thing, I never trust a skinny cook, and these guys got it going on.
Hey, you can bring your family in, or if you like Biggie, come on in on Friday and get your Bibbs fixed.
It's barbecue with a downtown vibe.
They've got dine-in, takeout, catering, and a private event space. Be sure to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and you can always check them out at BibbsDowntown.com.
Is your business going to die alone? Never meet the customers of its dreams? Just sit on the couch crying into a carton of ice cream while other businesses are out there thriving? New Expression can help. Without the right marketing, you're a wallflower. Without a great website, you're not going to turn heads. And without social media, you don't even have a friend to tell people what a great personality you have. New Expression can give your business a total brand makeover and get you out there, attracting customers. It used to be about who had the biggest ad in the phone book. Today, customers hit the web to locate and research before they call. If Google isn't steering customers to your site or they're not impressed by what they see, you're missing out. New Expression does web design and can provide a free analysis to see how your site stacks up against the competition. Don't have time to constantly update social media? Want cool custom apps and graphics? New Expression can help there too. From print design to mobile marketing to online presence to brand identity, New Expression can help you express yourself. Find out more at nuexpression.com.
Today, community means more than the place you live. It's groups of people connected by shared interests and similar experiences. Your yoga class, your work colleagues, your book club. With all the communities in your life, shouldn't there be one for your financial life? We're First Community, financial experts here to work with you on your personal, business, investments, and insurance needs. That's the power of community.
And we are back here live, ladies and gentlemen, at the Marty Jackson Stanley Football Stadium and Athletic
Marty
Park. Marty Stanley.
So that's first two names. Nope, Stanley. Yeah, first two names.
The recently retired athletic director. He actually retired the year that I graduated. So, little shout out to Marty Stanley.
Yay.
But the band is now making their way down to the east end zone.
I like to call this the tunnel. And the cheerleaders are doing some wild dance routine. You got to get pumped up when you're running through a crowd of people.
But yeah, they are lined up in the east end zone, getting ready to break out the banner. The football team has actually not come out. Has not come out yet. So they will be heading out of the tunnel past the student section here momentarily. And when they do, hopefully we could hear the crowd erupt in a
more
loud
dancing.
roar.
I like it. So the only thing that would get me to run is if my dad was chasing me with a switch.
Oh, too soon, man. Too soon.
Never too soon.
Too soon for something like that. That's way too soon. Well, tonight's captains for the Bobcats, we got 88, who's going to be Arrington Gray. Number 22 is going to be William Cole, 84, Dylan Lewis, and 75 is going to be Jeremiah Baldwin. And for Reynolds, it's going to be number 4, Krishawn Harrison, a key player. Number 9 is going to be Derek Horn. Looks like 66 is going to be Zach. Oh, wow. I hope I don't butcher this name, but Salwichter.
Salwicker?
I hope I pronounced that right. Excuse me if I'm wrong.
Well, Zach, if you hear us and we said it wrong, feel free to tweet us or email us at info@triadsportscoverage.com.
Also in the captain's huddle is number 32. It's Keon Greer. And the Bobcats have just come out of the tunnel, and they are heading under the caution tape. I don't know why somebody just doesn't break the caution tape right now.
Hey, it's coin flip. Oh.
That was good.
It's a great one. And
it looks like the Bobcats won the toss.
They called heads.
And they will defer to the second half, so Reynolds will then receive.
That's a very Bill Belichick move there.
It's like any Belichick's professional, but any college football team.
Always defer.
So the Bobcats will be kicking from the west end zone to the east end zone, and the Reynolds Demons will be moving from east to west. And,
well, they're going to stay in the east, from what I hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't noticed, we don't have fun on the show. But,
never. Mike just sent me a text. He said, "You guys sound great, and don't tell anybody where I am."
That remains to be seen. That remains to be seen on how
he has confirmed that he is in a cave, though. There we go.
And now the Bobcats have broken the banner, and they are heading to their respective sides of the field.
They're claiming the field.
And Reynolds will be wearing their gold helmet, white jerseys, black letters, and gold pants, where the Bobcats are going to be in all orange with blue trim and their iconic orange helmets with the white paw print on the side. I will have to say, if Coach Payne is listening, or if he ever listens into this game, that the band needs to get off the field.
No way, man. Keep the band on the field. He's over there with the visitors. Keep him on the field. Reminds me of, who was it that was kicking field goal practice and the band was still out there?
I don't remember.
It's killing me. Killing me. I love football. So, last season, the Bobcats beat the Demons 17-14 on a 28-yard field goal kicked by Matthew Murray as time was expiring. So
Matt Murray, the former Bobcat who graduated last year. I remember Matt very well.
So they called him the Golden Boot.
The Golden Boot. Das Boot.
Das Boot.
So the Bobcats are teeing up the ball. Dylan Lewis is set back to kick. He marks off his steps, moving off to his left. And he's getting ready to signal his approach. Signals. And we are underway with Bobcat football here at the Water Tower. This is a pretty decent kick out to about the 8-yard line. Picked up by number 15, Pat Harrison. And he will get to about the 23, we'll mark that 24-yard line. And the Demons will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Yes. Yes, they will. Man, there's a quick huddle right there. I always wonder what they say in those huddles when the game first starts. It's not like they don't know what the first play of the game is going to be.
And now number 17 is going to be Jake Lang. Lang is going to be under center.
Oh, they're bringing pressure.
And he's going to keep it, and he's going to be taken down for a loss of yards. That tackle was led by number 8. That's going to be Zach Day. Day did a good job of breaking through that O-line and getting the sack. And another word from Coach Payne earlier today, they do have a new kicker. He is the goalie on the soccer team.
That's where the best kickers come from.
From soccer, yeah. That's correct. I'm not sure. I think he's wearing number 90.
Saturday Night Live did a skit where they had punters, and all they did was dance around and say, "We kicked the ball," and they were all European.
They don't have an updated roster.
Looks like we got a timeout on the field.
So the Demons were actually already set and under center.
They saw something they didn't like out there.
They did see something they didn't like. They looked over.
They saw a bunch of orange.
Lang looked over for an audible or for signs to give an audible, and actually ended up calling out to his team, and then ended up calling a timeout. So they break the huddle, and that concludes this timeout.
That it's important to progress on your first series, a 3 and out on your first series. Just kind of start your game off already underfoot.
And so Lang is scouting out the defense. The Bobcat defense looks like they might be coming with a blitz here. They got a man in motion. They're going to hand it off, and he's going to be stopped for about a 2-yard gain. That's going to move them back to. Actually, that's going to move them up about half a yard. Excuse me. That'll bring up third
down, 3rd and 12 on the 22.
Actually, that's going to be about 3rd and 9.5.
3rd and 9 on the 22.
That'll be about 3rd and 9 to go here for the Demons, and this is going to be a crucial stop for the Bobcats if they can stop this Reynolds offense. They got a man in motion. Lang's going to pitch
it out
to number 6, and he's going to punch through the line. He's got some room to work, and that'll be a first down. Bobcat defender number 23 is going to be Q Evans. The ball carrier was number 7, Matt Clinton, for the Demons. With that was a decent gain. It was
we're on the 36,
so that was about an 11-yard gain.
There you go.
And now the Bobcat defense is showing like they're going to blitz, and Lang's got another man in motion. He's going to hand it off inside to the fullback, number 4, Krishawn Harrison, who is a key player who got about 2 yards on the carry. It was a nice little inside handoff by Lang.
He's a senior this year.
And the Reynolds offense breaks a huddle. Bobcat defense doing a lot of dancing around. And Lang's under center. He's going to drop back. He's going to throw. He's got pressure, and he's got a man wide open. Couldn't.
He threw it behind him.
He did throw it behind him. He was actually being pressured by number 99 and number 95. That'll be the tag team of Darius Patterson and Chris Davis.
He found that hole right there in the zone.
He did. He had a man coming right over the middle that was wide open. Ended up throwing behind him, and then he ended up getting hit pretty hard by the tag team of Davis and Patterson. Lang's going to roll out to his left. He's got a man open. He's going to overthrow it. Could have possibly been picked off by number 23, Q Evans. And Evans could have, I think if he would have dove, he probably would have, he might have had that.
Throw was thrown to Pat Harrison. He's 5'11", so he's not necessarily a small guy.
No. And that's going to bring up a punting situation for Reynolds. I was watching their kicker in practice, and he looks like he can boot one.
He's a tall kid.
And that was a decent boot.
Oh,
my goodness, you can't do that.
Miscommunication over here on the receiving team. Two guys going for it at the same time. Collided into each other, hit the ball. It looks like we're probably going to.
We're gonna recover that ball.
Luckily enough, fell right on top of it.
Kier Meredith, number 3, was going. He called for the fair catch, where number 15, Dashawn Razak, was camped out under it, and Kier, I guess his his baseball instincts.
I was about to say, my ball, my ball.
His baseball instincts came into play because he is the center fielder for Glenn, and I guess he tried to call him off. But we'll get a first look at this Bobcat offense.
Running with 3 wide.
Greg Keller is going to be under center. He's going to hand it off, and they're going to punch it for about 3 yards. That's going to be, can't see his number 24, and that's going to be Donald Carter Jr.
I like that name, Donald.
And so the Bobcats actually picked up about 4 yards on that. And Keller's going to go from the gun. He's got 3 wide. And there's a bunch of confusion. He's got 7 left on the play clock. 6, 5, 4. He's going to have to call a timeout.
Like I said, Alec, you got to get your first series going. And with a good 4-yard run, he's listed here as a defensive linebacker. At 220 pounds, that's the right guy to start your runoff with, if you ask me.
Keller or Carter?
It was Carter Jr.
Yeah, Carter's good.
Yeah, he's good.
Well, with this timeout, we're going to take a 10-second station identification break right here on TriadSportsCoverage.com.
Hey, this is Leonard Burton, varsity basketball player from Winston-Salem Christian School. You're listening to TriadSportsCoverage.com.
And we are back here at the Water Tower of Glenn High School at Marty Jackson Stanley Stadium. Greg Keller is from the gun. He's got trips right, and he's got Damian Dotson, to his left in the backfield with him, and he's got Chris Pinkos. And he's going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it right up the middle. And he's going to pick up the first down. And that'll bring him out to about the 42-yard line. They're going to have this fast-paced offense getting signals from the sideline. And they're already at the line of scrimmage. Keller's going to his offensive line, calling out a play. And he's also got trips left again. And he's got Chris Pinkos out to his right. And Damian Dotson in the backfield with him. He's going to look over for the sign. And he's going to call out an audible. He's got 12 seconds left on the play clock. Plenty of time to work with. Dotson finally gets set. And he snaps the ball, and he's going to hand it off to Dotson right up the middle. He's got a little bit of room to work with, but then he gets tackled down by number 18. That's going to be John Pope. Also on the tackle is number 32, Keon Greer. So the Bobcats looking decent in their first drive. Their first set of downs was pretty good with that run by Keller. And now they look over for the sign. They still got trips left and one man out to the right.
Keir Meredith is out in the backfield.
He's going to go he got a man in motion, and he's going to hand it off. No, he's going to fake it. He's going to keep it right up the middle. That might be enough for a first down. That'll be close. They might have to measure it.
That's got to be a first down.
A voice down?
A voice down.
That is first down for the Bob.
On a 48. What?
It looks like they were. That's got to be a first down. They got to measure that. Yep. They're going to measure this.
See him bringing out the tape measure. Oh, here it is, the chain gain. These guys should get some sort of Zamboni little theme song playing while they're running around, or some little circus.
Oh, man.
Pop-em circumstance.
What's going on?
They broke the
chain broke.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I've never seen a chain break here. This is something different, ladies and gentlemen.
I hope they take a couple of links off while they're measuring.
It wouldn't hurt.
I don't know.
As long as it's our chain. They have two sets of chains.
So just extend the chain back out when you get to the sideline. It's never boring in high school football.
Oh, never. There's always something happening. So while the Zebras are working on this chain, I think we will go with a commercial break, and we'll be right back, hopefully with an official call on TriadSportsCoverage.com.
Hi, this is Miranda McKinney, Athletic Director at Winston-Salem Christian School, and you're listening to TriadSportsCoverage.com.
Today, community means more than the place you live. It's groups of people connected by shared interests and similar experiences. Your yoga class, your work colleagues, your book club. With all the communities in your life, shouldn't there be one for your financial life? We're First Community, financial experts here to work with you on your personal, business, investments, and insurance needs. That's the power of community.
And we are back here, ladies and gentlemen. The Zebras have finally fixed
Alec, making a quick run out to Home Depot.
Yeah, they finally fixed the chain, and that'll bring up 3rd and inches for the Bobcats. Looked like it was a first down to us, but what do we know?
We know a lot.
Seriously, maybe like 2 inches from getting a first down. The Bobcats, I wouldn't be surprised if they see the option right here.
Oh, no way. Power right up the middle. QB sneak.
There it is.
Underneath.
And he pushes through. He gets about 3 yards here on the keeper.
Would you say that was a Joe Flacco-esque QB sneak?
I don't know. I think our offensive line is overpowering this Reynolds defense.
That's where the game is won, is down there in the trenches.
Yeah, I think our offensive line is pushing through and powering this defense. High snap. Keller's going to keep it. He's going to pass it over to Kier Meredith, who's out on the right. He's going to cut back. He's got a little bit of room. He hasn't been brought down yet. He's out to the 20.
He's got one man
the 15,
to beat.
The 10, the 5, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Bobcats. Kier Meredith.
The confetti flies.
With
the
a
fight song plays.
Kier Meredith with a 48-yard run, ladies and gentlemen, but there is a flag down.
Oh, all the celebration could be for naught.
We're waiting to hear this official call. But it looks like that's going to go against Reynolds, I think. Oh, no.
The defense is staying out there on the field.
So it is still a first down. Kiera Meredith did not get that touchdown, so they will have to scratch those points off the board and
pull the confetti back in the cannon.
Pull the confetti back in the cannon.
But I see some of the cheer squad with brooms out there sweeping it up.
But the Bobcats still have possession of the ball on the Reynolds 23-yard line. So the Bobcats offense takes the field once again after that nice run by Kier Meredith. Greg Keller's calling out the play to the line, and he's under center. He's got a man in motion, and he's going to hand it off. And it's going to be out to the right side. He's got a little bit of room to work with. And he cuts it back to the...
Ooh, good spin move.
That was a nice spin move. Gets out to about the 2-yard line, the 1 or 2 yard line. And that's number 15. That's going to be Dyshawn Razak. No flags on the play. So that'll put him at about the 1.5 yard line. That'll bring up 1st and goal here. Bobcats spreading it out a little bit. They got trips left. They got Kier in the backfield. And they got Keller from the gun, and he's going to hand it off to Kier. No, it's a fumble. It's a fumble.
Looks like we got it back.
I think Keller fell on top of it. So hopefully the Bobcats will recover this.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't look like they got it. And it's going to be Reynolds football. from our vantage point, it looked like we fell on it. It looked like Keller fell on it.
I'd like to go back to the replay.
We're not ESPN.
And not yet. Well, backed up towards the Glen end zone. Reynolds gets ready to come out of the huddle. I love it how whenever there's a fumble in a pile, it doesn't matter if you have it or not. Everybody just starts pointing to their own end zone.
They do. And then you've got the Bobcat defense.
Ooh, that's
set up. Oh, wow, that faked me out. Quarterback's got.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gone. He's got
crossing the 50, the 40.
One man to beat,
30,
and he's gone.
The 20, 10, and it's a touchdown.
Wow.
Any running play can go all the way, Alec.
Wow. Is that a 92-yarder? 91. So the quarterback with a keeper on a 91-yard run on the first play.
We got a Glen footballer down on the field, too. Looks like number 33.
Nick Wagner. 30. .92 is their kicker. But we do have a man down. That's going to be 32. And Coach Donald Carter is not happy whatsoever with his son, Donald Carter Jr. You can see him getting all animated. His hat is in his back pocket, hands on his hips. He's not happy. But more importantly, Nick Wagner has just gotten to his feet. It looks like he cramped up a little bit or got stepped on. But he is walking under his own power and is being monitored as he walks off the field.
It looks good. My dad always said, rub some dirt on it.
There is no dirt out here.
He said, be a man. Be a man, don't rub it.
Well, the PAT,
in layman's terms, is called the PAT.
The PAT by number 32, by Kier, or 30, excuse me, Rand Fisher, is good.
Way to go, Rand.
So, with 5:38 remaining here in the first quarter, Bobcats are trailing 7-0 to the Reynolds Demons, and we will be right back after this commercial break right here on TriadSportsCoverage.com.
Today, community means more than the place you live. It's groups of people connected by shared interests and similar experiences. Your yoga class, your work colleagues, your book club. With all the communities in your life, shouldn't there be one for your financial life? We're First Community, financial experts here to work with you on your personal, business, investments, and insurance needs. That's the power of community.
And we are back here just for the kickoff by the Reynolds Demons after a 91-yard carry by the quarterback. Number 30, Rand Fisher, is going to be in the kick, and it's a knuckleball. And that's going to roll. It's going to hit a Bobcat, and that's going to be looks like 80.
Number 80.
That's going to be, looking for him, Malik Stroud for the Bobcats.
Malik.
It actually hit Malik's shin, bounced off of him, went to another Bobcat receiver, and kind of rolled around for a little bit. Then Malik actually picked it up, and
they said, I'm used to these going to the little guys.
Well, Keller is now back in shotgun formation with Kier in the backfield. He's got trips to his right, and he's got Chris Pinkos out to his left, and then he's now looking over for a sign. And Kier is still right by his side. Looked like he was about to move out. He's got a man in motion. He's going to fake it. He's going to keep it right up the middle. He's got number 58 wrapped around him. Be Kelson Smith on the tackle. So that's going to be a 6-yard carry for Greg Keller. And he will have the same setup. Trips out to his right, Kier in the backfield, and Chris Pinko's out to his left. Look over once again to the coaching staff for a visual and audible play. And he's calling it out to his O-line. And here's a snap. It's a handoff to Kier out to the right side. He's going to cut back. And with his speed, he might get to it. He's out to the 30. To the 20, to the 15, and he's out by the
number 34
10-yard line. Knocked out of bounds by number 34. That's going to be Lemuel Gaither for a 47-yard carry. So Kier Meredith with a nice cutback out to the right side, up the middle of the field, down to the hash mark, and then cutting back out to the sideline, and then eventually being knocked out to the 10-yard line. Greg Keller has a spread offense. And
he's keeping it.
Yeah, he kept it. Nobody in the backfield. And didn't get far. Might have gotten about a half a yard. 2 yards? Oh. So they marked it on the 8, and now he's down to the... Oh.
We're going to say about 8.5.
So Keller with the snap. He's going to quick pass to Dashawn Razak. Razak is another key player here on this Bobcat offense. And that'll bring up 3rd and goal for Glenn. Can't settle for a field goal right here. We need to match the...
but you want to come away with points, Alec.
Yeah, true.
It's not punt and grunt.
Oh, that's going to be a false start on number 77, Jacob Walker.
I always feel like offensive linemen should go up to the line and hold up 1 or 2 fingers on what the snap count should be. And if you don't know, just shake your head. Well, I've been watching Malik Stroud over here on the sideline walking off some sort of ankle injury after that kick return that popped him in the knee.
Yeah, he looks like he's a little shaken up.
All right, Glenn's getting the side calls from the sideline, coming up to the line.
Keller's under center. He's got a man in motion. He's going to hand it off to Razak. Razak's going to run out to his left. He's going to be met and brought down hard. Looked like a face mask. But actually for a loss of yards. But that'll bring up 4th and 15. 4th and goal, excuse me. But it's 15 yards to the goal line. And looks like they're going to have Dylan Lewis come out, and Chris Pinkos is going to be the spot. And the kick is up, and it is good. So the Bobcats will come away with 3 points here with 2:34 here remaining. The Reynolds Demons still lead 7-3. But the Bobcats do get on the board with a field goal by Dylan Lewis. So we will be right back after this commercial break here on TriadSportsCoverage.com.
This is Donnie Baldridge, worship pastor at the River Church, with Sunday morning service at 11 a.m., meeting at North Davidson High School. And you're listening to Sports Talk on TriadSportsCoverage.com.
Is your business going to die alone? Never meet the customers of its dreams? Just sit on the couch crying into a carton of ice cream while other businesses are out there thriving? New Expression can help. Without the right marketing, you're a wallflower. Without a great website, you're not going to turn heads. And without social media, you don't even have a friend to tell people what a great personality you have. New Expression can give your business a total brand makeover and get you out there, attracting customers. It used to be about who had the biggest ad in the phone book. Today, customers hit the web to locate and research before they call. If Google isn't steering customers to your site or they're not impressed by what they see, you're missing out. New Expression does web design and can provide a free analysis to see how your site stacks up against the competition. Don't have time to constantly update social media? Want cool custom apps and graphics? New Expression can help there too. From print design to mobile marketing to online presence to brand identity, New Expression can help you express yourself. Find out more at nuexpression.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and while you were gone, Elijah Jennings put a nice hit on, I think it was Elijah Thomas. So the Elijahs.
Battle of the Greater Elijahs.
Yeah. There's the quarterback, number 17, Jake Lang, out to the left side with a nice run for about a 7-yard pickup. But while you were gone, Elijah Jennings put a nice hit.
I like it when I see footballers go off their feet and in the air on a block.
Elijah Thomas took a hard hit from Elijah Jennings.
Jennings didn't know what to do after that happened.
So Lang is going to keep it, pitch out to number 15. He's going to juke, reverse, and go out of bounds just a yard. Maybe he got back to the line of scrimmage.
With Pat Harrison.
And this will bring up 3rd and 4 for the Reynolds Demons. And the O-line is just now getting to the line of scrimmage, calling out the defense.
They're spread out.
And Lang is under center. He's got one man in the backfield. He's going to roll out to his right, and he's got a man wide open. Number 1, that's going to be Hanif Hall, excuse me.
As you hear, he got hit hard. And he got up and is excited he was hit.
Yeah, I had to look down. I couldn't really look up and down at the same time. So Lang picks up the first down here with 51 seconds remaining, still leading 7-3 over the Bobcats. He's got one to his left, one to his right.
Ooh.
And he's going to stop him
Gotcha.
right at the line of scrimmage.
That was Elijah again.
That's going to be a hold on Reynolds. And number 4, Krishawn Harrison, looks like he's hurt for Reynolds. And that's their key player. That's their fullback. That's what Coach Payne said. We have to stop him. Hopefully he's going to be all right, but that'll be.
He's getting help off the field.
That'll be crucial for the Bobcats if he's out of the game. That'll be huge. So Lang for the Demons has first and forever. It'll be 1st and 20.
It looks like we'll probably be running down to the end of the quarter.
He's got about
15 seconds left.
A 2-second differential here on the game clock and play clock. And it's going to be a pitch out bobbled. It's going to be a loss for 6 yards. So that'll be 2nd and 26 whenever we come back for the second quarter. And both teams will go to their respective benches and kind of talk over this first quarter. And we will talk about our first quarter after we come back from this commercial break.
Today, community means more than the place you live. It's groups of people connected by shared interests and similar experiences. Your yoga class, your work colleagues, your book club. With all the communities in your life, shouldn't there be one for your financial life? We're First Community, financial experts here to work with you on your personal, business, investments, and insurance needs. That's the power of community.
Hey, it's Big E, and I'm here with the 2013 Barbecue Pitmasters Alabama champions, Ricky Wayne and Pig Daddy of Bibbs Downtown. Gentlemen, what's it like being reality stars?
Hey, it's almost as good as Bibbs Ribs, baby.
We're not Eastern or Western, we're Western.
I'll tell you one thing, I never trust a skinny cook, and these guys got it going on.
Hey, you can bring your family in, or if you like Biggie, come on in on Friday and get your Bibbs fixed.
It's barbecue with a downtown vibe.
They've got dine-in, takeout, catering, and a private event space. Be sure to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and you can always check them out at bibsdowntown.com.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. While you were gone, we had an interesting side note from our statistician. Reynolds had 128 yards in the first quarter, and Glenn had 150. 91 of the Reynolds yards came on that one carry by Lang. But Lang is now under center. He's got two out to his right, two receivers out to his right. He's going to roll right, and he's going to keep it, and he's going to be hit right about the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up third and about 26.
I don't think that was a design quarterback run. I just think he looked down there and didn't see anyone open.
Yeah. So that'll be third and 26 here for the Demons. And Donald Carter is getting in the face of number 27. That's going to be Kendrick Townsend. And we need a big play here for the Bobcats to get somewhat decent field position, possibly get a touchdown. And Lang's got a man in motion. He's going to hand it off, inside handoff. And he's going to be tripped up by a sniper out there on the water tower. And that'll bring him back to about the original line of scrimmage. So that'll bring up 4th and 10. I think the turf monster came up and got him on
the sprinkler heads from Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, the sprinkler heads. There's a sniper on.
This game's going to overtime.
That, or there's a sniper up there on top of the water tower. He just fell out of nowhere. He had plenty of room to run. It just fell. But that'll put them at about the 40-yard line, and they're in kick formation. Yeah, hopefully Kier and Razak will have some communication. Actually, I don't think that is Razak. That's Damian Dotson. And that's going to be a end-over-end kick, unlike what we saw here in practice.
Squarely out of bounds.
Yeah, that was I was talking to Coach Payne before the game, and he was like, he was telling me, he'll kick, 50, 60 yarders in practice, but yet in the game he'll hit them 30 yards every time, 30 yards or less every time.
That's the humidity.
So the Bobcats, what is this? A bad spot? What in the world? Okay. So the Bobcats led by Greg Keller. He's got two receivers to his left, one to his right, two to his right. So he's got twins, and he's got Kier Meredith in the backfield. And the snap, he's going to throw to number 2
to DJ Miller.
DJ Miller. He's going to be tripped up by number 21, Shea Surratt. That'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Bobcats. They're running with a twins offense right here, two receivers to both ends. Kier Meredith in the backfield. And Keller looks over for the sign, gets it. And now Kier's moving to the other side of Keller.
Looking a little Manny.
And now Razak gets the ball, and he's going to get the first down. He's out to the 40.
And some more.
And then pushed out late at about the 39-yard line. So the Bobcats are in Reynolds territory. And Keller has he's got twins, two to his right, two to his left, and he's got Kier, or is that Kier in the backfield? Wouldn't be surprised to see a handoff right here, and there it is. He's got Kier Meredith right up the middle. He's going to keep going.
He broke a tackle.
Up the middle. He's going to be free. He might get a touchdown, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown, Kier Meredith.
He gone.
36-yard touchdown run by Kier Meredith. And this time there are no flags on the field.
So the referees are doing their laundry today. They put it all in the washing machine. It's a clean-looking field out there.
That was a good run by Kier Meredith. He had plenty of room to run, cut back and forth.
He broke a couple of tackles.
Broke plenty of tackles. And you know what? The best thing of it all, he's a sophomore.
There you go.
He is a sophomore.
Get him one more year before he goes pro.
I talked to his dad after every game, and we were talking last year. And the PAT,
also known as the PAT,
is good. So the Bobcats will now take the lead 10-7 with 9:28 remaining. But like I was saying, I talked to Kier's dad after every game, and we got to talking last year after a JV game. And he actually said he's a better baseball player than he is a football player.
Oh, no.
I've yet to see Kier play, but I'll be very happy when I do.
Is he going to pull a Russell?
You know, Russell did get drafted. He actually played for the Asheville Tourist.
He was supposed to play a little summer ball, too.
Yeah, he played for the Asheville Tourists. Even Johnny Football. Johnny Football got drafted by the San Diego Padres.
There you go.
But
old Johnny.
They that would have been something to see. Maybe he might reconsider now that he's sitting the bench.
I don't know if he was going to make as much money in baseball as he did football.
You know, there was one Johnny Bench in baseball, a very famous Johnny Bench. But I think there's going to be another Johnny Bench in football. And his name is Johnny Manziel.
Oh, Johnny. Glenn set up for the kick, got the signal.
Dylan Lewis with a nice end-over-end boot.
About the 10-yard line.
And
being returned by number 24.
And that number 24.
By Parker. I'm only going by last names.
Kamai Parker. So Kamai Parker with a decent run there. 30-yard run, as told by our statistician to my right.
What would we do without stats?
So the Bobcats are leading 10-7 with 9:19 left here in the second quarter. And Lang has got a receiver out to his left, and he's got a man in motion under center. He's going to pitch it out to number 15. He's going to spin, but he's going to be met by a host of Bobcat defenders led by number 80. That's going to be Malik Stroud.
Looks like he worked off that ankle injury.
Yeah, definitely looks strong on that one. Bobcats push him back about 5 yards, 5.5. We'll go with 6. Push him back about 6 yards.
Now, Malik is wearing 2 different colored shoes, or is he just taped up that good?
Let's see.
Man, he's taped up. That's right.
Where's he at? Oh, yeah, he's taped up. Actually, no. He is taped up. That's the ankle that he hurt.
Looks like a Scrooge McDuck spats on his cleats.
There's a handoff on the inside,
and
there's a
coming
flag.
in.
That's going to be a hold. Anything thrown in the middle of a pile right there, that's got to be a hold. Yep, that is a holding penalty.
They're pushing him back.
Yep, they will push him back. That'll bring up, let's see.
1 Mississippi, 2, 3,
26. So it is a spot. 2nd and 23, as told by our statistician as well. So second and forever here for Lang, and this is the second time he's been beyond 20 yards from the first down. Wouldn't count him out here, but he's got one receiver to his right, one to his left. Man in motion, drops back, and he's going to throw, and he's
to Hall.
Hit. Yep, he's hit. Hyneef Hall makes the reception, but that'll bring up.
He's a big boy, too. He's 6'3".
Yep. That was a nice pass.
That's got to be a luxury to just throw the ball up in the air to someone 6'3". Oh, Alex is waving his hand way over my head.
I'm 6'2", but that's close enough.
He said, not as big as Mike Bedaway.
So the Demons are 3rd and 9. Another man in motion. Looks like there was a false start. And Bobcats picked up on the counter. And that'll bring up 4th and about 8 here for the Demons. And that'll put them in a punt situation. Let's see if this kicker can get off a decent kick like he has been in practice.
Get old Robbie Casey out there. Said he's 6'6". What's he doing kicking the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see you raising your hand on that one.
I'm not 6'6". I will tell you this: there is a 6'6" sophomore down in the student section who plays baseball. He's a pitcher from.
Ooh,
that's a little bit better kick.
That's a high flying. It's going back Glenn's way.
So that'll be stopped at the 34-yard line by one of the Reynolds Demons. And the Bobcats will take over. 1st and 10. Excuse me. I had a yawn in between there.
So we don't tell people when we do that.
See?
I
told them.
Said there's no editing on this show. Said.
So Keller has no receivers out, and it's going to be a run
to Meredith
by Kier Meredith. He's going to cut up the field. He might have another touchdown. He's out to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, the 5, and another touchdown by Kier Meredith. That'll be a 67-yarder.
It's firing the confetti. I don't see any flags, Alec. I think this one's going to stick.
That was a 67-yard run by Kier Meredith.
That is far.
Which, I tell you what, all he does is as soon as he gets past the secondary, he grabs another gear and he just takes off.
That's right. He just takes off.
And the PAT is up.
Also known as the PAT.
And it is good by Dylan Lewis. So your score with 6:26 remaining here in the second quarter. Bobcats take the lead 17-7 right here at the Water Tower of Marty Jackson Stanley Stadium.
Marty Stanley.
So we will be right back after a few commercial breaks with Glen Varsity Football here at the Water Tower.
Hey, it's Biggie, and I'm here with the 2013 Barbecue Pitmasters Alabama champions Ricky Wayne and Pig Daddy of Bibbs Downtown. Gentlemen, what's it like being reality stars?
Hey, it's almost as good as Bibbs Ribs, baby.
We're not Eastern or Western. We're Western.
I'll tell you one thing, I never trust a skinny cook, and these guys got it going on.
Hey, you can bring your family in, or if you like Biggie, come on in on Friday and get your Bibbs fixed.
It's barbecue with a downtown vibe.
They've got dine-in, takeout, catering, and a private event space. Be sure to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and you can always check them out at BibbsDowntown.com.
Hey, this is Leonard Burton, varsity basketball player from Winston-Salem Christian School. You're listening to TriadSportsCoverage.com.
And that was our sponsor of Triad Sports Coverage, one of our sponsors of TriadSportsCoverage.com. Bibbs Downtown, where the barbecue is not Eastern.
It's not Western.
Western.
See, I don't ever get to say that.
But the barbecue is not Eastern. There's an onside kick by Dylan Lewis.
Up.
And I think there's going to be an offsides.
It fell right in the bread basket of number 88, and he forgot something. The football.
That was a perfect end-over-end kick.
They dropped it, we had it, and we were offsides.
Coach Donald Carter is livid right now. He has a water bottle in his hand, and I don't think there's any more water in it from him screaming and yelling and throwing the water bottle. You know, there's a little bit left.
Squeeze it out like Popeye in that spinach can.
So we'll see what Dylan does here and what the coaches have called. If they call for another onsider or if they're going for the boot.
You got to go for the boot.
So Lewis is back for the kick, signals, making his approach, and it's going for the boot. Nice end-over-end kick down to about the 12-yard line, and he's going to be hurled out of bounds right at around the Bobcat 30-yard line.
By number 24, Parker.
So that'll be about an 18-yard run. Actually, 19-yard run if they're going to spot it at the 31. Nice kick by Dylan Lewis, though. He was backed up. Was he backed up to the 35? He was backed up to the 35 and ended up getting the ball. The ball was caught at the 12. It's a decent kick. And so Lang is now under center for the Demons. And it's going to be a handoff that's going to basically go nowhere but up the middle and stopped by the Bobcat defense.
And handoff, a pile of dust in the football.
I will say this. The Bobcat student section is lively tonight with their red, white, and blue America theme.
America.
Or in their words, America night.
America.
That was my favorite night of all when I was a student here at Glenn.
Said every night should be American night.
So there's a snap from Lang, and he's going to roll out to his left, and he's going to be hit hard.
Ooh.
He's going to be hit hard.
And he's still down.
By Donald Carter Jr. And Lang is really slow to get up. I think he got his bell rung on that one. He might not know where he is.
So Donald doesn't play around.
That's Coach Carter's son, the guy that's on the field right now.
Mm.
Yeah, that's his son.
He's a good hit, Junior.
His dad's about crazy. If you see that, he gets intense.
Well, Jake is taken off the field now.
Yeah,
back up.
Lang has been helped off the field, and I don't think he knows where he's at. But now the backup is number 3. That's going to be Cortez Barber, and Barber's under center, and he's going to take it. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and that'll bring up 4th down. He got about a 3-yard gain on the carry.
So Jake Lang is out of the game.
Yeah, Lang is out of the game.
So
They're putting their punt team in.
Reynolds is getting hammered with injuries now.
They are. And the punt is a spiraling or an end-over-end kick. Oh, why did you touch it?
We might have to go to a commercial break in a second.
I'm sorry,
Alec
ladies and gentlemen.
We have to peel him off the roof right now.
I don't understand why he touched it. That did not make any sense whatsoever. Number 2, that's DJ Miller.
Referees are pointing that it's still Glenn's football.
DJ just stuck his hand out there like he was going to pick it up or stop it.
He said, "What's this doing here?"
But I don't understand. If he's been playing football for more than a millisecond, you know not to touch the ball unless you absolutely have plenty of room to run.
I'm going to tell you, Alec, when I'm playing Madden, I can do that, though.
See, yeah. When you're playing Madden, we can do that.
He looked like he stuck his hand on the stove. He said, "Oops.
It's too hot."
He said, "No, I really didn't touch it." All right, Glenn's lined up.
We got a late arrival.
He said, "Oh, yeah, we are playing football tonight."
Bobcats have yet to take their spots. Oh. Well, since they are questioning the call, actually, they're not talking anymore.
They threw the red flag out there. I'll go back to our replay.
I don't think he touched it.
Ball's in the air. Reach out. Oh, he touched it. What?
If I get a little animated here because he touched it, I'm sorry, but now Keller's going to pitch out to Razak, and Razak's going to be thrown down by number 18. A little unnecessary. John Pope kind of jumps on the pile and shoves Razak down as he was going down, which is completely legal.
It is football, Alec.
I know, but
I think these kids like it. So no receivers, everybody in the backfield.
And Keller's going to hand it off to Razak, kind of a pitch. And he's got room
outside.
to run.
Ooh. Got shoved out of bounds.
Pope is so determined to hit somebody. He pushed his own man, number 21, Shea Surratt, into Razak. I don't know if you saw it.
It's called the battering ram, Alec.
I don't know if you saw it, but Razak was running. He threw Surratt into Razak.
Is it not fast enough?
But that'll break up a first down for the Bobcats. And Keller's going to pitch out to DJ Miller. Miller's going to jump, jive, and get out of the way.
Up, he's moving.
He's got the first down
and
out
more
to the left side, and he's brought down by a host. And we have another injured
Reynolds.
demon. That's going to be John Pope.
He's fine. Look at him.
But DJ Miller did a nice job of jumping over a few defenders, shaking them off. And this fast-paced offense, I'm liking this by Glenn.
Already up to the line, ready to go. Ooh.
And we got a timeout. That's going to be Reynolds. That was a smart timeout to slow this Bobcat offense down.
See, when the opposing team calls the timeout, I feel like that's just as much of a victory as the first down.
Yep. So with this timeout, we will also take a timeout.
Today, community means more than the place you live. It's groups of people connected by shared interests and similar experiences. Your yoga class, your work colleagues, your book club. With all the communities in your life, shouldn't there be one for your financial life? We're First Community, financial experts here to work with you on your personal, business, investments, and insurance needs. That's the power of community.
Hey, it's Biggie, and I'm here with the 2013 Barbecue Pitmasters Alabama champions, Ricky Wayne and Pig Daddy of Bibbs Downtown. Gentlemen, what's it like being reality stars?
Hey, it's almost as good as Bibbs Ribs, baby.
We're not Eastern or Western, we're Western.
I'll tell you one thing, I never trust a skinny cook, and these guys got it going on.
Hey, you can bring your family in, or if you like Biggie, come on in on Friday and get your Bibbs fixed.
It's barbecue with a downtown vibe.
They've got dine-in, takeout, catering, and a private event space. Be sure to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and you can always check them out at bibsdowntown.com.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, just for another play. Greg Keller got DJ Miller wide open, and he dives and he catches
into
it
the end zone
for a touchdown.
That is
32-yard reception for the touchdown. Greg Keller to DJ Miller. 32-yard pass.
Fight song and the confetti are flying here. Does this bring back memories, Alan?
No. To be dead honest, not really. But the PAT,
also known as the Pat, it is
from
up
Dylan Lewis,
and
is up and good.
And the little kid behind the field goal post almost caught it.
So that'll put the Bobcats up 24-7 here with 3:46 remaining. And we're going to have a guest speaker in the house. You Triad Sports Coverage fans might know this name. He's a Guilford Quaker. He plays football for the Quakers. His name is Mr. Derek Westfall, and I will let him take over my mic while I run down to the restroom.
Oh, Alec. He's got an old man bladder. He can't hear us.
What's going on, everybody? This is Derek Westfall.
What's Derek? I forgot to tell you, we're on the air live.
I had no clue.
Ooh. Kick end over end with two Reynolds players bumping into each other right there.
I'll tell you, that's something you never want to happen when you're receiving the ball.
They sit there and say, "Oh, look at that! What's that in the air?" Oopsies.
Gosh, that's very good for Glenn right there, especially for their defense.
Said it looks like Jake is back out on the field after his injury in the previous series. Under center. Man in motion. Takes the snap, hands it off.
Oh, fumble.
A lot of Glenn players pointing. A lot of Reynolds players walking off the field.
Oh, looks like we might have it.
It's a turnover. Glenn football.
Wow, two very big plays for Glenn right there.
Out here around the 24-yard line. Yep, 1st and 10 on the 24. Said with 3.5 minutes left, Glenn gets a chance to pile on to this lead here.
Yeah, let's see if they can go for two in a row right there.
Got a pitch out to Razak. He's running. He's out on the 5-yard line.
So
got taken down. Got a Reynolds player, number 4, Hairston, slow getting up, getting helped off the field here with the referee.
Talk about some broken ankles right there.
Mm-hmm. I think that was more out of shame than out of anything else. Oh, Coach, I got hurt. I couldn't catch him. Glenn's got the football out on the 4. Looks like they're coming out with a... Getting the signal from the sideline from the coaches. Got the play dialed in. And Reynolds just calls their last timeout.
Ooh.
On the 4-yard line, Derek, I would definitely call a timeout.
Yeah, no kidding on defense. They gotta get their things right.
Well, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with you.
Hey, it's Big E, and I'm here with the 2013 Barbecue Pitmasters Alabama champions, Ricky Wayne and Pig Daddy of Bibbs Downtown. Gentlemen, what's it like being reality stars?
Hey, it's almost as good as Bibbs Ribs, baby.
We're not Eastern or Western. We're Western.
I'll tell you one thing, I never trust a skinny cook, and these guys got it going on.
Hey, you can bring your family in, or if you like Biggie, come on in on Friday and get your Bibbs fixed.
It's barbecue with a downtown vibe.
They've got dine-in, takeout, catering, and a private event space. Be sure to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and you can always check them out at BibbsDowntown.com.
And we're back with the score of 24-7. Glenn is above the Reynolds Demons. So, Derek, what is Glenn doing on defense? You play defensive end. What are they doing? Why is the score so low?
The score is so low because they keep getting 3 and outs, and they keep stopping Reynolds from scoring. Which, as a defense, that's all you can really do to help win.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully, they got that fumble recovery, which helps their offense so much.
Under center, the snap, pitch out.
Wide open right there.
Looks like that was Razak. Oh, yeah. Man worked it all the way down the field, got knocked out at the 4-yard line, and who gets to carry it in? But Razak. For a Glenn touchdown.
2 quick touchdowns right there.
Getting ready to go into halftime, it definitely brings you up.
Yeah, it's definitely hurting the Reynolds pride right there.
Lining up for, as Alec would call, the PAT, also known as the PAT. is up. Oh, yeah, that's good.
That's very good.
And the little guy in the back of the end zone has the catch. Children are our future. Let them lead the way.
Maybe a future Glenn player right there.
Definitely. All right, we're going to take another commercial break, and we will be back with you in literally 30 seconds.
Today, community means more than the place you live. It's groups of people connected by shared interests and similar experiences. Your yoga class, your work colleagues, your book club. With all the communities in your life, shouldn't there be one for your financial life? We're First Community, financial experts here to work with you on your personal, business, investments, and insurance needs. That's the power of community.
We are back here with the score 31-7 with Glenn on top. Lining up to kick the ball off to Reynolds. And I don't know if you can hear, but this student crowd is going wild. Butt kick is up. Drops about the 10-yard line, returns. Number 24 breaks a couple tackles up. He's
free.
Oh, he's got his one man to beat. Oh,
there we go.
Taken down by number 26.
They almost answered back that touchdown right there.
Tyreek Williams. That would have been a quick extinguish the momentum of this Glenn team. This right now, I'm gonna say they're pummeling Reynolds, but you can't win a game in one half.
Nope.
Got to give 110%.
The classic coach saying right there.
I love it. Play to the whistle. Reynolds is lined up with Jake under center, man in motion. Fake the pitch out.
Oh.
Handoff.
Negative yards right there.
Stopped in the backfield and pushed back.
About 5 right there.
Said with number 15, Pat Harrison. So this defensive line is just dominating.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you're seeing by these players that's causing this?
Oh, well, they just said Zach Day. He definitely got in the backfield right there. He was untouched. And he was just right there at the ball.
Snap is up, handoff. Jake's holding on to it. He's running. Brought down around the 22-yard line. Rolls it forward to the 20-yard line. Oh, the referees are putting it on the 20. That's a nice gain there. Trying to get the ball moving here as the half pushed it back to the 21. There we go. That's what I thought. Derek, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it seems like Reynolds is definitely trying to answer back that touchdown, trying to gain some momentum for this next half.
Man in motion, snap, hands the ball off.
Oof.
Oh, keeps it. Keeps it.
Wow.
Bad decision and dropped in the backfield.
Definitely some more negative yards right there.
Jake Lang with a 5-yard loss on the play. With under 2 minutes left in the game, in the half. Glenn has definitely slowed down this Reynolds team. Got a man in motion, snaps the ball, pitches it out to the left. With number 15 running out of bounds at about the 16, 17-yard line. Well, as long as they don't turn it over, Reynolds might get some points out of this possession right here. Put a tiny dent.
Hopefully Glenn can get a 3-and-out right here.
There you go. I'm rooting for a pick 6.
That would be crazy. Definitely would just...
Jake rolls out to the right, tosses it right at the feet of Hall.
Very low.
Hall is 6'3". There's no ceiling on him. Just throw it in the air, Jake.
Kind of hard to catch really low when you're that high.
There you go. the grass is the biggest defender on the field. Reynolds huddles back up. With the clock stopped at about 1 minute and 9 seconds left. With a 4th and 7,
Wow.
they're going for it.
Yeah, I figured they'd at least go for a field goal. They're fairly close for that.
Jakes takes a snap, rolls out to the right again. Hard pressure by number 69, Keyshawn Rhodes.
Nice sack right there.
That's a good defensive stand right there in the red zone. Just pushed him back, way back.
I bet they're definitely regretting not going for that field goal right now.
Mm-hmm. So when you get it in that red zone, you gotta come away with the points.
Yeah, somehow. Seems they got a little greedy right there.
Glenn's got the ball spread out with, looks like 5 receivers on the field, no one in the backfield. Looks like Glenn's going to go for it. Gotcha. Got a offsides on Reynolds. So you either run the ball, pass it, or just get him offsides.
Tell you, it seems like it's just setback after setback for Reynolds right now.
Mm-hmm.
Not good for the start of the first half.
They'll have a lot to talk about here in the locker room during halftime.
Yeah,
a
lot of
regroup.
adjustments.
There's a 1 minute and 1 second left in the first half here. Keller signals out, checks the play on his wrist. You got 3 wide and a triangle formation on his left and 2 on the right. Snaps the ball. Oh, he's keeping it, and he's running it. Runs out of bounds.
Pretty good yardage on that.
Gets about 18 yards on that run. Runs out of bounds, stops the clock, 54.2 seconds left. He said Glenn is not taking their foot off the throttle one bit.
No mercy right here.
Back in the shotgun formation.
Oh.
Got another offsides called on Reynolds.
Gosh. I tell you, as a D-line, you never want to be that guy to jump off.
What are some of the things that Glenn is doing to cause these offsides penalties?
Well, thankfully they've got great discipline on their O-line, because that's the first thing that'll set back an offense is when an O-lineman jumps offsides.
Snap is up. Greg is keeping it. He's running to the right, trying to get out of bounds. Just crossed the 50. He's about at the Reynolds 48-yard line. As Glenn calls a timeout, stopping the clock. 44.2 seconds left.
Yeah, might as well. Use all your timeouts.
They got 1 timeout left. They got to
try to punch it in one last time.
They got to keep the ball to the sideline, got to get out of bounds, and then give the kicker enough room. But you ask me, if they give it off to Meredith, he could take it to the house in
oh yeah, no doubt.
About 4 of those seconds there. Give Reynolds 40 seconds. Coming out of the timeout. Players coming back on the field. Glenn lines up with Damian Dodson in the backfield. Twins on the right and left. Snap is out, rolling to the left. Greg sends out a bomb to a wide open.
Should have jumped for it.
To Razak.
If he had caught that would have been another devastating touchdown for Reynolds.
Razak is only 5'5". I can understand an overthrow on him.
I feel like if he could have jumped, he would have made that, though.
There you go.
I feel like he could have got that.
Somebody sliced a footstool under him. Snap is up. Rolling out to the left. Signals to the receiver. He's going for it. Out of bounds.
The flag on the field.
Let's see what this is going to be. Got about a 6-yard gain. Looks like he's in the area of holding. Yep, holding on Glenn.
It's never something you want on the offense. It's a great way to slow down your momentum on a play.
They were pushing through, getting positive yardage on just about every play. This gives them a chance to line up. All right, Greg is back in the shotgun again. 2 receivers on his left. Single on the right. Throws it to the right. Overthrow. I don't think he looked up and couldn't find the ball in time.
No, it looks like he couldn't.
That was to DJ Miller. That brings up a 3rd and 10 with 27.5 seconds left on the clock. Coaches are giving some sort of puppet hand movements down on the sideline. It is the monkey scratch, one hand raise. Snap is high. Gives it off to Meredith.
Wow. Still going.
To Dobson. He went 15 seconds left. Are they going to try to get one more playoff? They're trying to get one more playoff. 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It doesn't look like they're going for it. 1 in timeout with 1.2 seconds left. Tried to save that timeout. One last throw would have got the kicker in range. So
we'll see what happens, I guess.
That's it.
I tell you, it seems like when Meredith gets the ball, it seems like it takes a lot more people than just one to tackle him.
Mm-hmm. We got 1.2 seconds left. About 49 yards to the end zone. Derek, what's the play?
I think it's just going to be a long pass.
Hail Mary, not a hook and ladder.
I don't know.
Flea flicker.
They've got a lot of options they can go with. It's not exactly a close game right now.
So one thing they don't want is a interception for a touchdown.
No. That'd be a worst nightmare right there.
Glenn coming out of the break, going up to the line. I think we're going to see how far Greg can throw the football. Got 4 wide receivers with the running back up in the receiver position. Empty backfield. Defensive backs are backing up. Oh, it's a quick swing to Razak. And he gets taken down. Got caught up behind his own man and then taken down. So here we are. Going to halftime. With a score of 31-7.
See a couple of Reynolds players walking. I guess it shows the mood for them tonight.
Yeah, body language.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a break, and we will see you back in about 5 minutes.
This is Donnie Baldridge, worship pastor at the River Church, with Sunday morning service at 11 a.m., meeting at North Davidson High School. And you're listening to Sports Talk on TriadSportsCoverage.com.
Is your business going to die alone? Never meet the customers of its dreams? Just sit on the couch crying into a carton of ice cream while other businesses are out there thriving? New Expression can help. Without the right marketing, you're a wallflower. Without a great website, you're not going to turn heads. And without social media, you don't even have a friend to tell people what a great personality you have. New Expression can give your business a total brand makeover and get you out there, attracting customers. It used to be about who had the biggest ad in the phone book. Today, customers hit the web to locate and research before they call. If Google isn't steering customers to your site or they're not impressed by what they see, you're missing out. New Expression does web design and can provide a free analysis to see how your site stacks up against the competition. Don't have time to constantly update social media? Want cool custom apps and graphics? New Expression can help there too. From print design to mobile marketing to online presence to brand identity, New Expression can help you express yourself. Find out more at nuexpression.com.
Hey, it's Biggie, and I'm here with the 2013 Barbecue Pitmasters Alabama champions Ricky Wayne and Pig Daddy of Bibbs Downtown. Gentlemen, what's it like being reality stars?
Hey, it's almost as good as Bibbs Ribs, baby.
We're not Eastern or Western. We're Western.
I'll tell you one thing, I never trust a skinny cook, and these guys got it going on.
Hey, you can bring your family in, or if you like Biggie, come on in on Friday and get your bibs fixed.
It's barbecue with a downtown vibe.
They've got dine-in, takeout, catering, and a private event space. Be sure to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and you can always check them out at bibsdowntown.com.
Today, community means more than the place you live. It's groups of people connected by shared interests and similar experiences. Your yoga class, your work colleagues, your book club. With all the communities in your life, shouldn't there be one for your financial life? We're First Community, financial experts here to work with you on your personal, business, investments, and insurance needs. That's the power of community.
Hi, this is Miranda McKinney, Athletic Director at Winston-Salem Christian School, and you're listening to TriadSportsCoverage.com.
And we are back. I'm here in the booth with Derek. What's your last name, Derek?
Derek Westfall.
Derek Westfall. So, Derek, what have you seen over the half?
Gosh, it seems that Glenn just came out at a completely different week from last week. Whole nother team. Glenn, they've got a 327. 35 rushing yards, 27 passing yards, and 4 first downs.
So the 91 yards of the 135 Reynolds yards was by Jake Lang's quarterback run all the way down to the end zone.
Hey, your quarterback can't be.
That's true. Carolina doesn't think about that. Are you a professional football fan there, Derek?
More of a college football fan.
So who is it that you're rooting for this week, this Saturday?
FSU.
FSU. Now, what does, with only 4 first downs, what is it that the defense is doing for the Glen Bobcats that's, I'm going to have to say, dominating right now? 4 to 14 dominating. First downs.
Doing lately, all these 3-and-outs and everything, they're not giving Reynolds any room to work.
And I think it's really getting one up there on the line. A lot of these inside runs are getting a cloud of dust and a pile of men just laying there on the ground on top of the football.
Yeah, it definitely starts with your D-line right there. They're the pushers. They've got to be the ones to stop that and establish a new line of scrimmage.
Looks like Alec has made it back from his break.
Did you fall in?
He definitely fell in. As we have a halftime show with the band on the field, Derek and Alec talking it out. We're going to get him hooked up. A professional radio station would go to some sort of commercial here. Not here. We're hooking this up live. We'll have to ask Alec how the pizza was.
You guys got me?
We got you.
Awesome.
You got me.
Yeah, hold on. This is blasting in my... There we go. That's a lot better. But Pizza was good. I just got a word with Coach Payne at halftime.
What's he saying?
Asked him about his offense and how it came out. He said we're making a good effort in getting first downs. We
I don't know if we can say that.
Yeah.
I don't think we're allowed to say that, Mike.
We're doing a good job on first downs and actually throwing the ball. Kier's got 2 rushing touchdowns. So does, I think Razak has some rushing touchdowns as well. I think he actually has 1 and 1. One receiving touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown. But he said our offense is looking pretty strong. We're just pounding through the D-line. And then our defense, he said, we need to come back out here with the same explosiveness as the first quarter, and holding them a couple 3-and-outs, getting ahead, scoring some more touchdowns coming out of the gate, because we do get the ball back. And he said that we found out that we can stop their fullback, number 4. That's going to be Krishawn Harrison. We can stop him, and we knocked out their quarterback and put him and sidelined him for a couple downs because got the wind knocked out of him. But overall, he said that we're doing a good job of on both sides of the football, defensively and offensively. We just need to come out with that fire and make sure we do it the second half.
That's right. Don't let the score slow you down. Keep your foot on the pedal. Once you become complacent, that's the nails in the coffin.
Yep, because anything can happen there in any sport, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, soccer, whatever. As soon as your foot comes out or comes off that gas, then they're going to come back and they're going to find ways to score. And next thing you know, it's the fourth quarter with 5 minutes left, and they're only down a touchdown.
Yeah, you got a whole other half.
Yep.
Not just a ball game yet, folks.
But the Bobcat band is out on the field, and
that's a good-looking band. There's a sousaphone player just getting into it.
They actually performed the national anthem at the Winston-Salem Dash this past year. I was actually there. I did the announcing that game, and they did a fairly decent job.
I was in the band in high school.
Really?
Our football team was not very good, so I decided to play the tuba instead. Said I went to C.E. Jordan High School.
Where's that at?
That is in Durham.
Durham.
That is in Durham, North Carolina. I was born and raised in the ghettos of Durham.
The Durham.
The Durham. But, man, our band was good.
Well, the Bobcats, since they're out to a 31-7 lead here, I wouldn't be surprised if they get out to a couple more touchdowns. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw in Jordan Jarrell in as quarterback just to touch up on some things that they could be possibly working in practice. But it's always nice to have quite a few touchdowns.
This buffer here.
Yeah, that safety net. So hopefully we can go up by a lot and see what second string has to offer.
Mm-hmm. As you see with Jake Lang stepping out with getting the wind knocked out of him, your backup quarterback's important.
It really did. Not to make a pun out of this, but it took the wind out of the sails, not just the wind out of the player.
That's right.
It really did take the wind out of the sails for Reynolds after Lang got hurt, and when he did, it seemed like the Bobcats kind of grabbed another gear, and it's like the Demons. They shifted down a gear because they aren't playing with the same intensity as Coach Payne said before, like they're used to. But just an update here in the Sports Center world. The Red Sox are now up 3-0 after Yoenis Cespedes stole second base. Daniel Navas scored on Ventura's wild pitch. The Red Sox lead the Royals 3-0 in the top of the third.
Well, that's nice and all.
It just came up on my phone.
But welcome to the land of football, where Adrian Peterson
got indicted on spanking or disciplining his child.
It took me about 5 minutes left in the second half to quit to get over that. Adrian Peterson's on my fantasy football team, and I tried to pick up his backup, and I tell you, the guys in my league are relentless. So I'm down Adrian Peterson.
We were down to about a minute into our
pre-show.
Right before our opening to the game, and Donnie's over here. He's like, "Shh, I gotta concentrate. I gotta add another running back to my fantasy team."
Don't you got the app? I said, I got the app. I'm using my.
It's like just put it on your app, but no, I think it was a lot quicker to put on your fantasy team.
Our old Liberate Wi-Fi wasn't fast enough for me. I have to tell Mike, we needed double power Wi-Fi.
Get a Cisco router.
There you go. Oh, Cisco. I remember him from the late 90s, early aughts. He sang that thong song, Cisco. Now he owns routers. How you like that, Mike?
Ladies and gentlemen, like I said in the show earlier, we don't have fun on here. What is fun?
It's all serious.
But we will be right back after a short commercial break right here on Triad
Hopefully
Sports
a
Coverage.
long one.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hi, this is Miranda McKinney, Athletic Director at Winston-Salem Christian School, and you're listening to TriadSportsCoverage.com.
Hey, it's Biggie, and I'm here with the 2013 Barbecue Pitmasters Alabama champions, Ricky Wayne and Pig Daddy of Bibbs Downtown. Gentlemen, what's it like being reality stars?
Hey, it's almost as good as Bibbs Ribs, baby.
We're not Eastern or Western. We're Western.
I'll tell you one thing, I never trust a skinny cook, and these guys got it going on.
Hey, you can bring your family in, or if you like Biggie, come on in on Friday and get your bibs fixed.
It's barbecue with a downtown vibe.
They've got dine-in, takeout, catering, and a private event space. Be sure to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and you can always check them out at bibsdowntown.com.
Is your business going to die alone? Never meet the customers of its dreams? Just sit on the couch crying into a carton of ice cream while other businesses are out there thriving? New Expression can help. Without the right marketing, you're a wallflower. Without a great website, you're not going to turn heads. And without social media, you don't even have a friend to tell people what a great personality you have. New Expression can give your business a total brand makeover and get you out there, attracting customers. It used to be about who had the biggest ad in the phone book. Today, customers hit the web to locate and research before they call. If Google isn't steering customers to your site or they're not impressed by what they see, you're missing out. New Expression does web design and can provide a free analysis to see how your site stacks up against the competition. Don't have time to constantly update social media? Want cool custom apps and graphics? New Expression can help there too. From print design to mobile marketing to online presence to brand identity, New Expression can help you express yourself. Find out more at nuexpression.com.
This is TriadSportsCoverage.com with play-by-play of Glen High School football here at the Water Tower. We thank you for choosing us. Now let's get back to the action with Corbin Barwick, Alec Hodges, and Mike Pettaway.
Corbin at?
Where is Corbin?
Where is Corbin?
We know Mike's safely in a bunker in the hills.
But I am here. I am Alec Hodges, alongside with former, we won't say ex, we'll say former Glen High School football player and Glen High School alum. Also with...
You can't be a former alum.
Well, I'm saying former football player and...
There you go. And alum.
And Glen High School alum. And to my far left, a producer here on Triad Sports Coverage who is always behind the computer. His name is Mr. Donnie Baldridge.
I'm here for the laughs.
Honestly, didn't know I had that many titles.
He does. He has a lot of titles.
A man of many titles.
He is our producer. Well, the Bobcats have begun their warm-ups with their special teams.
Yeah.
And
practicing some end zone dances, too, I think.
We have yet to see this new kicker, number 92. I don't think I have a name on him. It's not Ryan Hester.
No clue.
Not real sure what his name is.
The nameless kicker.
The nameless kicker. We'll just call him
We'll
Avery
call him
Hickson.
Robert Paulson.
Robert Paulson?
We'll call him Robert Paulson.
Is that his name?
Said
his name is Robert Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson.
Okay. I was going to go with Avery Hickson, but okay.
You ever watch Fight Club?
Yeah, you don't talk about Fight Club.
That's right.
That's true.
And Robert didn't talk about it.
Nope, not anymore.
It seems like I'll say it again, but it looks like the student section has gotten a little bigger since last time we played.
That's right.
They're a little bit more lively. The drum line is a little bit more lively than last time. Evander Silva is his name, the kicker, the nameless kicker.
So Robert found his name.
Avery Hickson is now Evander Silva.
As directly text message to us by our fearless leader of TriadSportsCoverage.com, Mike Pettaway.
Michael Pettaway.
Mike Pettaway.
He's in the cloud. He knows everything.
he knows it all. To the cloud.
To the cloud, baby. To the cloud.
I tell you, he's the hardest working man I know. Said even on his vacation. Said,
he's on vacation.
Yeah, he said, quit messing this up. Said he is the best soccer goalie in the Triad.
Wow.
Evan Silva. And I tell you, last time I checked, soccer, you got to kick the ball.
The Bobcats are now on the field. Reynolds is not here yet.
I think they're warming up the bus. The cheerleaders have made their way back. Here we go. The center, number 66, the first man back on the field. He's the first man to the football out of the huddle and first man back on the field. He said, Coach, I'm ready to play.
The lone warrior.
That's right. He said, I'll take him, Bubba.
I'll play both sides of the ball.
Bubba.
I will be the Reynolds demon. I will throw it up to myself and I will catch it.
It's your buddy Zach Salwecher.
Zach Sal. Is it Sal? You know what? I'm not even going to pronounce it. I'm just gonna,
There's a lot of letters in that last
call
name.
him number 66.
Oh, 66. With a minute left until kick.
They get lost.
Stay in there for 20 more minutes. Ain't going to help them.
And we really do have 1 minute left on the clock, and it's counting down.
Might get to assess some points here in a second.
Delay a game.
Coach might be ripping them apart. That might be why.
Or Adrian Peterson is chasing him around with a switch.
That is too soon. That
Very
is too
soon.
soon for a joke like that.
It's killing me.
That is too soon. That's why I didn't pick him up on my fantasy team. I knew he was going to get in trouble.
You knew.
I said, "What is this?
The future?
What is this child discipline here?" I said, "Adrian, what are you thinking?"
It is just it's really sad now that our society today doesn't even let you discipline your kids.
Well, it's after this Ray Rice thing.
Gosh, yeah. There's been so many things going on with the NFL lately.
It just makes baseball look that much better.
Ooh, low blow.
I'm just saying.
Said beaten.
Baseball is already bad because of the whole illegal substance use.
Yeah.
Said it takes a battered wife and children discipline. Mike just told me that the three of us are on his fantasy team.
Hey, that's right. We are the dream team.
Said, hopefully I'm not bringing you any negative points.
We are his fantasy team.
It looks like we tacked on another 2 minutes here with Reynolds.
Can you do that? I didn't think you could do that.
We do what we want. We're grown. said,
I'm a man. I'm 40. Do we have that clip?
We got that clip, but it is not coined up. Oh, we do have.
We're talking about practice, man.
We talking about practice, bro.
Not
Not the game that I live and die for. Not the game that I pour my heart and soul into, but practice.
Hey, man, practice like you play.
We talking about practice,
That's
man.
what Reynolds was doing. They were practicing.
We talking about practice.
And we do have this lovely singer.
Oh,
the Kentucky Wildcats 2-0 Stoops football.
Hey, we have the oh, here's to Wake Forest.
Yeah, that's not queued up. Sorry, Wake Forest. Love you guys. Go Cats.
Yeah, how's that taste in your mouth? Is it still sour?
It's always sour. But you know what? We lost one guy. And it's been a while since I've been able to say that.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Old basketball. Just you guys can't see it on the radio, but Alec did a shooting motion. We see why he plays baseball.
Oh,
somehow he reared back and it went over his shoulder. I don't understand how you shoot the ball like that. But he did have the flip at the end. A little backspin action, you know. That's what you got to have, that backspin action. All right, we got 1 minute left, and then it's back into action. Reynolds is doing some high knees. I love the high knees.
They're always fun to do.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Nothing gets me more ready than high knees.
Okay, first it was jumping jacks before the game.
I love exercises. First it was
calisthenics.
First it was the iron cup that we won't share.
The iron cup.
I want to get psyched.
It was the iron
there
cup.
we go. Now we got some
jumping jacks.
There you go. That was the problem. Reynolds didn't do the jumping jacks beforehand.
Oh, there's one not doing jumping jacks.
He's not getting pumped.
He's missing out.
He's not getting pumped. Now you see why it's 31-7.
That's exactly why. The one guy.
Look, no chinks in the chain.
Glenn's all ready to go already.
I don't want no chinks in my chain here, Greg.
Tell that to the chain gang.
To the chain. Oh, that was amazing. High school football.
Oh, wow. Someone did a somersault.
He's psyched. He was in the middle. Now he's doing windmill hands. Reynolds is...
Someone's ready.
They're getting ready.
Someone ate their Wheaties today.
There you go. All right, we got the kick return team on the field.
So the Demons will be kicking from it's from the west to the east, and the Bobcats will be moving from east to west. And if you're following along in the stadium, the Bobcats will be moving from left to right if you're on the home side.
Which is the place to be.
On the concrete.
On the concrete.
Concrete.
Derek knows what I'm talking about.
And if you're on the steel bleachers, it's right to left.
It's not abstract. It's concrete.
It's concrete.
This is a real thing that's happening.
And if you're sitting on the Reynolds side, Bobcats will be moving from your right to left.
We got old Randy Fisher ready to kick the ball off. Here we go.
Rand Fisher in, and it's going to be a knuckle punt once again.
Little pooch right there.
And
wow.
It was not touched, and he's going to... Why did he just...
Flopped right there. Probably wasn't the smartest move.
Well, knuckle punch gets you in within the 20. So when in doubt, don't touch it. Offense comes back on the field. This red-hot Glen High School football offense.
And so Keller is going to be leading this Bobcat offense here in the third quarter. He's got Trips out to his left, and he's got Chris Pincos out to his right. That's going to be a handoff to... didn't see who it was. I think they're going to rule him down.
Yeah,
almost looked like a loose ball.
His forward progress was stopped.
And that's going to be number 4. That's going to be Damian Dodson.
Dodson, what you doing, son?
Having a little trouble there?
Yeah, just a little bit. So we have Keller back in. And he's got Trips out to his left. Pincos out to his right. Dotson moves from his right to his left. Now he's going to step up and throw to Pinkos. Pinkos, I think that's his first touch of the ball tonight. And Pinkos is going to pick up the first down.
Nice catch.
It was nice. It was a nice route. So the Bobcats will have it on their own 27. And it's going to be a false start. False start on number 70. No, it's 55.
Now, Derek, when you see a false start on defense, how do you feel?
Feel good.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a great way to stop the offensive momentum.
You ever do the Little Giants with the Alka-Seltzer tablets in your mouth?
I've always wanted
Psych
to.
people out. We're coming for you, boys. Run away.
So Keller's back in, yelling out the audible to his offensive line, and his high snap. He's going to keep it right up the middle. He's going to punch it and run over. He's going to run over number 12.
Wow.
Number 12 being Michael Hinton. And it absolutely just ran over him.
Bad day
like
for Michael.
Like a Mack truck.
That's a great way to hurt someone's pride. Have a quarterback run them over.
Keller back in the same formation. Defensive line's a little jumpy. Keller's got trips out to his left. He's got Dodson out to his right, and Pinko's out to his
that
right.
snap's still
and
high,
another quarterback.
That ball needs to go down a little bit more.
There's another keeper by the quarterback.
Michael got the tackle, assisted with Jacob West.
So that'll be 3rd and 7 for the Bobcats. Wouldn't be surprised if you see a pass right here.
Like the pass.
Keller's looking over. He's got DJ Miller out to his immediate right, or immediate left, excuse me. And it's a fake handoff, and he's going to step up, and he's going to keep it. He's going to tuck it and run. He's going to get the first down.
It is. Oh, he's dragging him.
Then some. He kept his feet moving, pushed it out to about the 35, 36, or 45, 46 yard line, and they're going to put him down.
Dragging number 38, who is not on my roster, which is a good thing for him.
Might be a reason.
Said I would blast his name.
Tell you, I don't know why that defensive end didn't try to go for the sack though. He just jumped right out of his way.
There's a snap. It's going to be a pitch out to DJ Miller, but he's going to pick it up.
Wow.
And he's going to get forward progress, and he's going to fumble the ball once again. But he held on to it. Actually got about a 6-yard gain.
Just scrambling.
This egg-shaped thing rolls weird.
Must be a fresh pigskin.
There you go.
Nice and fresh.
So 2nd and 4 here for the Bobcats, just on the Demons' side of the 50-yard line, actually about the 49. Keller's got trips right, one left, and he's got Razak in motion. He's going to tuck it and run for the first down up to the 40-yard line. I think they have found out that this defensive line for the Demons cannot hold the Bobcat offense.
They got big eyes. They're watching those running backs running around in the backfield. Hypnotized.
Keller in the same formation. He's got Dylan Lewis out to his right along with Razak and number 85. Timms.
Ooh. We got a timeout?
We'll take a timeout.
Doesn't seem like Reynolds is ready for the scramble.
I don't think so either.
Nope.
But we're ready for this. Station break.
Is your business going to die alone? Never meet the customers of its dreams? Just sit on the couch crying into a carton of ice cream while other businesses are out there thriving? New Expression can help. Without the right marketing, you're a wallflower. Without a great website, you're not going to turn heads. And without social media, you don't even have a friend to tell people what a great personality you have. New Expression can give your business a total brand makeover and get you out there, attracting customers. It used to be about who had the biggest ad in the phone book. Today, customers hit the web to locate and research before they call. If Google isn't steering customers to your site or they're not impressed by what they see, you're missing out. New Expression does web design and can provide a free analysis to see how your site stacks up against the competition. Don't have time to constantly update social media? Want cool custom apps and graphics? New Expression can help there too. From print design to mobile marketing to online presence to brand identity, New Expression can help you express yourself. Find out more at nuexpression.com.
Wow. And we are back here, ladies and gentlemen. While you were gone at break, there was one play, one snap by Greg Keller who tried to scramble. The defensive lineman actually broke the line and
got a sack lunch.
Ended up sacking Keller back about 5-6 yards.
Some defensive
Almost
shifting.
Seven, excuse me.
They are doing, according to the coach, wave, punch, fist.
And there's going to be
There's
a
an
pitch.
option.
And
pitches it out to
DJ Miller's
Dodson.
got room.
Right through.
DJ Miller with...
flags.
Flags are
aplenty.
flying.
So let's see what it is. The drum line is drumming away. When I was in high school, they didn't let our drum line play.
Really?
We had to be quiet when the game was playing.
What's the point of that?
I'd have played the whole time. Just one big boom, boom, boom.
There's no point of having an instrument if you can't play it.
That's right. Time it to the snap count, boom. Ooh, another offsides. Jordan High School wins, thanks to the bass drummer. Good job.
That'd be a
And
story
he's been
right
ejected.
there.
Wow.
Who?
It was a personal foul.
Wow.
And there's an ejection for Reynolds. I think it's number 64.
Wow.
That's old Jacob.
Been ejected from the game. It's not like a baseball ejection where you have to
He was hitting hard.
leave the field, is it?
Yeah.
You have to leave the field?
Oh, wait. No. You just can't go back in. Yeah. And the next one?
So he's a minor. They can't leave him alone. He gone.
Because in baseball, you get ejected, you have to leave the field.
Really? That's harsh.
So with a score of 31-7, I can't blame a little fire. Let's see if this fires up the Reynolds defense.
I don't know. Not with. I don't think so. With them being within their own 10-yard line, I think the Bobcat offense is going to, try to push through, and I think they will be successful here. They've had success here in these 3 quarters.
Especially with them losing a starter, that can't be good for the D-line right there.
So the Bobcats, not really at first, or not really first and goal. They're first and 10 with a few inches to go into their. And there's a nice pass to
Damian Dodson.
Dodson, who's going to be in for a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
That is one touchdown with the confetti flying, folks.
And Gary Payne's running around with the whiteboard.
And the fight song.
That was going to be a 10-yard touchdown
I love this
Damian
fight
Dodson.
song.
Tell you, it seems like Reynolds' defense can't do anything with the Glen offense.
Right.
Coming up for what Alec likes to call the PAT, also known as
The Pat.
The Pat.
And the PAT is up.
Ooh. Almost had a block on that.
And it's still good.
You see Troy Polamalu jump over the stack to go after the kicker.
Mm-hmm.
I love that guy. I tell you.
So
It's the hair.
He's the wild man of Borneo, just flying out there. So, hey guys, just jump over it. Everybody's crouching down. Just jump.
It's that easy.
It's like he's a monster.
With 7:01 remaining here in the third quarter, the Bobcats have taken a pretty substantial lead here, 38-27. Bobcats have 2 timeouts remaining, but
still a lot of game left to play.
There's a lot of game. Wouldn't count Reynolds out yet.
Said Reynolds had the first touchdown.
The gap keeps getting bigger and bigger, though.
I think after that first touchdown, they were basically pretty defeated.
Yeah.
So Dylan Lewis is in the kick for the Bobcats. He marks his steps back, lines it up, taking steps to his left. And looks like they might go for an onside kick here. They pooch it. That's going to be caught by Reynolds.
By number 33, Elijah Thomas.
And Thomas will come out to about the 37, 38-yard line.
Tell you keep running to the side like that, you won't get any forward yardage.
Nope.
That's right. You got to go north-south.
Not east-west.
Said make a decision and just go for it. See if Jake Lane can get some positive yardage out of this offense tonight.
Let's see what Lane can do here. He's got a man in motion. He's going to inside handoff. Nope, he's going with the option. And he's going to get the first down. He's going to be taken out of bounds.
By Marvin Lee.
How close was he to hitting that track?
Well, yeah, I know.
That wouldn't be good to slide on.
Have you ever been taken down to the track?
Nope. Can't say I have, thankfully.
I guess that's the benefit of being the center.
Oh, yeah. You don't get tackled, but you always touch the ball.
Right.
That's the best part. Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Only if you get chased by Adrian Peterson with a switch.
With a switch. I'm still saying that's way too soon to be making jokes.
Adrian, he's on my fantasy team.
And I thought Ray Rice jokes were too soon.
All right, here we go. Reynolds is back with Jake under center. Snaps the ball. Pushes the pile forward about 4 yards.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 6. Actually, 2nd and 7. So the Bobcats looking to stop this Reynolds offense from getting any more forward progress. And it looked like they about jumped the snap. There's a pitch to number 15. He's still on his feet. Finally goes out of bounds.
Pat Harrison. He has some fancy juking moves.
And he's on the ground.
And now he is hurting or cramping. That looks like a cramp. It's a hot night out there, boys.
Gosh, those are the worst.
We've got this nice AC. Said he needs some water. This is when they need Bobby Boucher to come out on the field.
Now that's some high quality H2O.
Said, Coach, you need the water.
No, if he's cramping, he needs mustard.
Pickle juice also.
Pickle juice and mustard.
Right.
Yeah,
Pickle
pickle
juice.
juice and mustard. Or just eat pickles.
Still same thing.
Yeah, I'm saying pickles have a lot of water in them because they're cucumbers fermented in their own juices.
And electrolytes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the body needs.
Sodium.
Yep. We don't need Gatorade, just pickle juice, right?
We still have Pat Harrison getting that leg stretched out. He's got his helmet off. He's still trying to work it out with the Glenn coaches surrounding him. There you go, big guy. Walking it off.
Hobbling.
Coach Carter, Coach Carter changed shirts at halftime. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, but when I was down there, I mean, he was sweating like no other.
He's one of the most active coaches I've ever seen.
I like Coach Carter.
He's a character.
He needs a changing booth out here.
So what? So Lang will be back under center. He's got 2 to his right, 1 to his left, and he hands it off, punching it up the middle. Oh,
some slinging around there.
A little pushing and shoving going on. So a quick shout out will go to
This is the official shout out of the night.
to Jared Jones. He's the Glenn JV punter / kicker. He made 2 touchdown saving tackles last night.
Ooh.
For the Bobcats.
Big shout out. It's a great way to get to varsity by doing that.
Yeah. Especially as a kicker.
Yeah.
So you don't expect the kicker to come up and get you.
It's not very common.
Who's that Colts kicker that laid out kick returner? We'll just edit this part out.
Or you could be like the kicker. What was the game? The Steelers game.
No. Sparta.
Took a cleat right to the face, man.
Oh, man. Just get out the way.
So 3rd down here for the Demons. And
that was a
bobbled
bad snap.
And looks like he's trying to
Just
get rid of it.
Oh, incomplete.
That was a nice job defensively to knock that ball out of the hands of number 4.
Hairston had it in his hands, and
no
defensive player came up and just popped it right out.
The Demons look like they're going for it here on 4th down. They have to.
They're
out of field goal range, and I mean they're just outside of punt range.
I tell you that center quarterback exchange is crucial.
This might decide whether this is the last nail in the coffin or what for the Reynolds Demons.
I think Rand could make it.
And the snap, he's got a man in motion. He's going to hand it off on the inside. He's going to push
right
it
up the middle.
That's going to be close.
That's very close.
Oh, he's got it.
That's going to be really close.
Low man wins.
And they're going to do an official timeout and measure it.
Get that chain.
I think they added a little extra to that.
I thought he was about a yard further than that. That's going to be close now.
So we got the chain gang coming down the field with the referee holding the chain in place.
I think he still got it.
The official measure.
Ooh, that's close.
They got it. They got it. They got it just at the end of the ball.
Hearing the student section do it just makes me miss it that much more, man.
I don't know.
What did they
I was
say?
never
You
do it.
never
I never
do
did
it.
it.
You never did it.
I was never able to do it.
I always did it. I always did it.
That's depressing to hear.
It was awesome. Well, now back to the game. Lang has got receivers out to his right and left, and he's got his fullback in the backfield. And
Time to snap.
Ooh,
They got
there
him.
we go.
Got him. Oh, Jake with Carter Jr.
Nicely timed
DC
blitz.
baby.
Yum, 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 yum. That's a good sack lunch.
DC with a nice sack there.
I can do that in Madden. Push that triangle button. Gotcha. Gotcha, Drew Brees.
So Lang is back here, second and about 5.
Ooh, with the offsides. Offsides called on Glenn's Zach Day. Up, he's off the sideline.
And Coach Carter's
That's
going to
never
probably
good.
chew him another one.
That was your one shining moment, Zach.
Let's see what Lang does here with second and 11. And he's going to...
All the way
There
out
it
the
is.
hall.
Nice
Ooh,
call.
Way
Roll
over.
right, throw to number 1.
So I told you, Alec, he's 6'3".
6'3".
Just throw it high.
Hard to throw over that, though.
Yeah. I don't think he was ready for it. It was behind him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard to move 6'3" and then turn the other direction.
Bobcats are really doing a good job here of applying pressure to the quarterback.
It's a 3rd and long.
Indeed, it is. So Lang's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to tuck it and run, playing to the sticks. Almost got a big hit by, looks like, number 28. Was it 28 or 24?
I think it was 28.
Let's see. Lang is looking over for his...
Got a substitution with number 31 coming into the game, Jamarcus Chalmers.
So Lang has just broke the huddle. Actually, that's not Lang. That's number 3. Cortez Barber. And Barber looks like he's a little shaken up on that throwdown. He got sacked in the backfield and got thrown down. So that'll bring up 2nd and 20.
2nd and 20, 38-7. What do you do, Alec?
2nd and 20, 38-7.
You got to score points fast.
Roll left.
Roll
Throw
left.
to number 1. Oh, wait. No, excuse me. Roll right. Throw
Roll
to
right.
number 1. Either that or he'll go with the option. No, inside handoff. And he's still on his feet.
Oh, he's ooh. That's Hairston right there, just piling through people. Hairston's still playing football.
Yeah, someone's out there at least. Got to make the game interesting somehow.
Said he's got the fire.
So Barber is now under center. He's got a man in motion, and he's going with the keeper.
There's a flag.
There is a flag on the play.
Quarterback was 3 then, wasn't it?
I didn't see that. Was that a hold? Was that a hold?
I'm not sure.
That was a holding penalty on the Demons.
Yeah. He was already in the end zone before they threw the flag.
That was 3 quarterback.
Now Barber is over on the sideline getting the play from his coach.
It's 1st and 5.
First
minute
goal.
Minute 19.
Wow.
There we go. 1st and goal from the 12-yard line. And there's a botched play.
Still going though.
Yeah, he's still going.
He was still up for
Chop
a
your
while.
feet.
They stopped his forward progress and
They're just throwing him around.
throwing him around. Referee didn't didn't blow the whistle. So I mean,
Cortez Barber was not going down until.
They might have been bullying him around out there.
Yeah.
now did you ever do that? Did you ever bully any D linemen?
Every snap, you know, you got to.
Even though you might have been about a foot shorter than most of them.
Hey, that's where you catch them off guard, you know.
That's right. It's not about
catch them
height.
right under the chin.
Didn't you hurt your hand and you had to play with a cast? Was that you?
I broke my wrist.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep, still played.
Did you ever use that to your advantage?
It was hard to, actually.
Barber's going to roll out to his right, and he's going to be met.
To be honest, I don't miss it.
Oh, wow. There's a flag on the play. Going to be a face mask on.
It's a big flag.
Yeah.
That's a late flag, too. They called that seriously way too late. after he was already on the ground and the Bobcat defender was walking away from him. They called the face mask. Face mask. Yeah. Waiting for the official call. Personal foul. Face mask.
Oof. Never good.
I mean, you saw when they threw the flag. I mean, he was already walking away from the play.
Yeah, the play was well over before
the play was well over before they threw the flag. Doesn't make any sense to me. But what do we know?
We're not out there.
What are you talking about? We know it all.
I mean, we really do.
We're not the guys in stripes out there, though.
You mean the zebras?
Yeah.
We got 5 seconds.
Clock is winding down.
4, 3, and Barber's rolling back. He's gonna be hit hard.
Ooh. Nice sack out there.
That was a nice sack. They are just pounding Barber in the pocket.
Finish up the third quarter here, 38-7.
Yeah, still pretty wide out there.
So the Bobcats are now leading 38-7 here at the start of the fourth quarter. We'll be right back after this commercial break on TriadSportsCoverage.com.
I love this fight song.
Today, community means more than the place you live. It's groups of people connected by shared interests and similar experiences. Your yoga class, your work colleagues, your book club. With all the communities in your life, shouldn't there be one for your financial life? We're First Community, financial experts here to work with you on your personal, business, investments, and insurance needs. That's the power of community.
Is your business going to die alone? Never meet the customers of its dreams? Just sit on the couch crying into a carton of ice cream while other businesses are out there thriving? New Expression can help. Without the right marketing, you're a wallflower. Without a great website, you're not going to turn heads. And without social media, you don't even have a friend to tell people what a great personality you have. New Expression can give your business a total brand makeover and get you out there, attracting customers. It used to be about who had the biggest ad in the phone book. Today, customers hit the web to locate and research before they call. If Google isn't steering customers to your site or they're not impressed by what they see, you're missing out. New Expression.
I think I got this ticket.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, live here on Triad Sports Coverage.
We had to cut that short.
We did have to cut that short. There was a touchdown
by Keyshawn Hurston.
Ooh. It's not good for the Bobcats.
Uh-oh. Knock, knock. Here it comes.
But the Bobcats are still out to a pretty tremendous lead, 38-13. Hopefully, it'll stay like that. Hopefully, they will block this PAT, also known as
the Pat.
The Pat.
It took 5 seconds to get that ball in the end zone.
It really did.
Good old Rand Fisher.
Fisher's got it for the PAT.
Way to go there, Rand. I wanted to play kicker when I was in middle school.
Really?
I was a little bit of a sissy. I don't want to get hit. My dad said, well, play kicker.
How good you kick?
I couldn't kick. Don't worry, our team was terrible.
I haven't seen Kier here in the second half.
He's resting up.
They've been substituting liberally on offense.
Oh, wait, never mind. I see Kier on crutches.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kier is on crutches right now.
It looks like an ankle.
More like a knee.
It's an ankle.
Ankle knee.
Ankle knee.
The ankle.
So when it comes to lower leg injuries, Alec, I'm your man.
See, when it comes to upper body injuries, I'll be your man.
There you go. My shoulder hurts.
Shoulder hurts?
Said,
you'll be fine.
Said when the shoulder hurts, Carolina Physical Therapy. Found in Kernersville, North Carolina. All right. Reynolds is up to kick.
And Fisher boots it all the way back to about the 8-yard line.
Oh, wow.
42. Getting some blocks out to the 50.
We got Brennan.
Surprised there wasn't a flag out there on that one.
Brennan Gilly with some nice little moves out there on the return.
Mm-hmm. Did look like he came down pretty hard by his face mask. But, of course, there were no flags on the play.
He's motioning face mask. Coach, you got me in the face. Look at that.
There were
Good job,
there
buddy.
were no flags on the play.
Is it football? Is it
They might
team
call it like a
sport?
play later.
Probably so.
Boys, let's get some first downs running the ball here. Put some time off the clock.
Good. Good idea.
Get this time over with.
Not here before sunrise.
It's 9:45. Well, we've got a substitute quarterback in there.
We have a substitute quarterback.
Matthew
Good call.
Washington.
Matt Washington.
Matthew Washington.
Washington's in. He's got Razak in motion. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to keep it himself, and he's going to punch it up the middle. And there is a flag on the play.
See, it's the face mask. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
This is a makeup call.
That's probably going to be a hold. Yeah.
Ah.
Spot foul, isn't it?
So it's pushing him back. Way back.
Whoa, that's really way back.
Yeah. Spot foul.
Back across the 50, almost to the 40-yard line.
But they will replay first down. Now Washington is in as quarterback.
As Alec would say, first and really far.
First and forever.
First and forever, that's what it is. Forever.
Forever. Washington will take the snap. It's a high snap. He's going to go with the option. He's got the pitch out. DJ Miller, he's going to tuck it and duck his head.
Went high, went low.
Yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't a chop block.
Tell you, them snaps are starting to look high this second half.
Yeah.
It's never good. You like the hat? You like the G right there?
It's a different G, different
yeah, it
color.
is. It's a red G this time.
A little bit darker orange.
Couldn't get away from the G.
So I can keep all my G jackets and T-shirts.
There's a high snap to Washington. He's going to pitch out to his right to Miller. And Miller's going to go.
He's
got the first.
And some nice nifty little jump step.
Has
Tackle
the first
around
down.
the ankles. From number 4, Hairston.
Got the first down. Looked like.
It's going to be close. And he got it.
We got 10 and a half minutes left in the game with a score of 38-14. Glenn Bobcats.
So Washington's going to take it, hand it off to DJ Miller. Miller's going to cut it back up.
It's another
He's got room.
There's
He's
a flag
crossing
on
the
play,
10.
though.
Yep, there's a flag back there.
It's the one thing you don't want to see after a long play like that.
Turn around. Yep. Somebody left something back there for you.
He's just drying out his linens.
Yeah.
His undergarments.
So bring it back here, guys.
Say, hey, you dropped one.
We got to get it right. And hey, Father, I know part of it's our team. Just give them. I know part of it's our team.
So they will push it back to the 39 of the Demons.
Still first and 10-ish.
There's a flag on the play.
Even before the snap. Uh-oh. Reynolds players clapping.
They're bringing him back again.
False start.
False start.
Wow.
So referees are paid by the hour, by the way.
Looks like this one's going into overtime.
Overtime.
It's a Buffalo Wild Wings commercial.
They're actually paid by the game, but you would think it was by the hour.
So Bobcats led by Washington. He's got Razak in motion. Here comes a snap. It's going to be a handoff up the middle.
Wow.
Damian Dotson. Dotson's going to be hit hard, and looks like he almost fell on the new asphalt.
So there's got a little bit of bounce to that track.
There is no bounce to that track.
It's all cement right there.
So it looks like he got a 9-10 yard gain.
Broke a tackle.
Mm-hmm. So that's going to be about 2nd and 4 for the Bobcats.
2nd and 5.
5.
With 9.5 minutes left.
Actually, a 14-yard gain, boys.
14-yard gain.
Not bad at all.
And so the snap, he's got Razak in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Razak. Nope, it's going to be a keeper right up the
Washington
middle.
Right up the middle.
They're
Down at
sticking
about
with those keepers
yeah,
there.
they are. I'm liking this.
That's the bread and butter tonight.
It's the pickles.
The pickles.
The pickles. Bread
You
and
get a
butter
lot of
pickles.
electrolytes.
Yeah, they do.
That's what the body needs.
Even though dill pickles are pretty good.
Up to the
They're bread and
20-yard
butter.
line.
More of a dill pickle kind of guy.
I am too. So Washington also has Razak once again.
Now Razak keeps the ball. He's
and
moving.
He's gonna hit hard from behind by John Pope.
It's the Pope. John Paul. Come on, man.
The first or second?
Get your Popes. they play Reynolds football.
So
The
that's gonna be-
demons.
The demons.
The irony.
So it's going to be 2nd and 1 here. Or 2nd and inches, excuse me. For the Bobcats. Now they look over. They got 18 seconds left on the play clock.
Shaking of the arm.
Zigzag.
The zigzag punch play.
He's got twins. And he's going to keep it up the middle. He's going to juke. And he's going to dive. And he'll get the first down. So that'll bring up 1st and goal from about the 5-yard line for the Bobcats. Bobcats going with his hurry-up offense.
Trying to punch it in fast.
Got trips left.
Checking for the play.
And now he's got...
Snap it.
There we go. There's a snap. It's the handoff.
Ooh, bringing it back.
Time you should have handed off.
Yeah. Definitely should have handed that one off.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea. Got pushed back about 2 yards. That's what Alec was going to say.
The Bobcats going out of the same formation. Actually, no. Washington's going to be under center with trips left. And the snap is going to be a pitch out. And Damian Dotson will be staying on his feet.
He shakes.
Way to keep the feet moving.
Broke a tackle in the backfield and made something out of nothing.
Way to keep the feet moving there. That was pretty impressive.
Chop your feet, Alec. I tell you. I tell you this every day. And just keep your feet churning. You'll get there.
Just seems like the Demons can't make a tackle.
It's these quick feet of the Glen running backs over here.
It's a 3rd and goal, 5 yards until the goal line here for the Bobcats. Washington will be back under center, it looks like. No receivers out now. He's going to look out to get the play call. And now he's going to give the audible to his O-line. Back under center.
Oh, they're milking this clock.
And they're going to pitch it. And he's going to punch it in for a touchdown.
Oh, boy. Hands in the air, confetti flying in this beautiful song.
You love the song, don't you, Alex?
I want to write lyrics to this song, Alec. That's the abridged version.
The abridged version.
Is that a different kicker?
35.
This is a different kicker, number 35.
Jared Jones.
Jared Jones is the guy that we gave a shout out to earlier.
There you go.
Made 2 game-saving tackles last night against this Reynolds Demons JV team.
There you go.
And there it is. The kick is up, and it is good. That was a nice kick, too.
Straight to the point.
So
we're going to go for a quick 30-second break, and we'll meet you on the other side of this here football.
Today, community means more than the place you live. It's groups of people connected by shared interests and similar experiences. Your yoga class, your work colleagues, your book club. With all the communities in your life, shouldn't there be one for your financial life? We're First Community, financial experts here to work with you on your personal, business, investments, and insurance needs. That's the power of community.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the water tower of Marty Jackson Stanley Stadium.
Marty.
Where the Bobcats are out to a tremendous 45-14 lead over the Reynolds Demons. The Bobcats will now be kicking off from the east to west, or no, west to east, excuse me, or right to left. And if you're sitting on the bleachers on the other side, they'll be kicking from your left to the right.
And that's the other way. 6 minutes and 7 seconds left in the game. I think it's time to warm up the buses.
Oh,
there's the pooch kick. And the Glen High School.
Number 18, Kendrick Patterson, catches out of the air. I think that's the first pooch kick that I've seen with the ball coming down in someone's hands.
Yeah.
Nice catch.
There you go. So catch it with the body.
Not the hands.
Not the hands. Catch it with the body. I always like to stick my shirt out and catch it in that. But I got it, you guys.
There's a quarterback keeper laying back in there.
Got it out to about the 22. Yeah, that far. The 42-yard line. Jake is running the show over there.
So Jake is back under center. It's going to be an inside handoff.
No way, he's keeping it.
He kept it.
I didn't.
Wow.
And he's taking it to the house. He gone. Touchdown.
There's a knock on the door.
There is a knock on the door.
So don't warm up the bus yet, Coach.
There's a 57-yard touchdown by Jake Lang.
We got 5 minutes and 22 seconds left.
I hope it's not 52 minutes left.
We got 52. Alec, we're starting it over.
We're starting over. Another hour of football.
I love football.
With Rand Fisher coming back out.
It's Midnight Madness, baby.
Rand with the golden boots.
He really does have golden shoes on.
I wouldn't steer you wrong.
So the PAT, Pat, is in. It's up. And
That's
it's good.
Well, the Reynolds behind the goalpost catcher, she didn't quite get it. She did have a nice spin move there. All right, we're going to take a break, and then we'll be back. Man, I really want some ribs right now.
Hey, it's Biggie, and I'm here with the 2013 Barbecue Pitmasters Alabama champions, Ricky Wayne and Pig Daddy of Bibbs Downtown. Gentlemen, what's it like being reality stars?
Hey, it's almost as good as Bibbs Ribs, baby.
We're not Eastern or Western. We're Western.
I'll tell you one thing, I never trust a skinny cook, and these guys got it going on.
Hey, you can bring your family in, or if you like Biggie, come on in on Friday and get your Bibbs fixed.
It's barbecue with a downtown vibe.
They've got dine-in, takeout, catering, and a private event space. Be sure to follow them on Twitter and Facebook, and you can always check them out at BibbsDowntown.com.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen, where Bibbs Downtown helps pay some of our bills. Bibbs Downtown, where the barbecue is not Eastern.
And it's not Western.
It's Western. I sit there and I hear Ellen go, "Oh, I don't know what's happening." And I'm like, "Come on, it's Western." And when you're in the moment, it gets to you.
As many times as I've heard, there's a kick by the Demons, and it's gone to number 42. He's going to switch sides of the field. He's going to stay on his feet.
Cole Bell is.
There's a flag.
No, Brendan
Threw
Gilly.
the flag at him.
Blocking
He's trying
back.
to hit him with that flag.
Hey, Gilly's been having some good returns here the past two.
Going to be a hold. But like I was saying, I've heard that so many times that it's just become second nature.
I've heard it's just usually I kind of zone out for a second.
Yeah, because you're just like,
I'm just like, yeah, what's my Facebook page doing now?
Is that what you do when you're producing? You say, what's on my Facebook page?
No, I'm working hard. I'm like, I need to tweak the EQ a little bit. I got to make Alec a little bit louder.
You got to open up my gains.
He's so quiet.
Got to bring the gain up.
You got to open up my gains.
I got to bring Mike down. We got 5 minutes and 11 seconds left in this football game with the Glen 45 and Reynolds 21. Glenn's getting the calls from the sideline.
Washington is still in as quarterback. There's a snap. It's going to be a handoff. Yep, that was a nice counter.
DJ Miller.
That was a nice play by
DJ.
Also, a good job by Washington in selling that.
He sold it on me.
Which call his nickname Radon Randell. Radon, baby. Little Blue Mountain State action.
I heard they were coming out of the movie.
I heard so too.
Oh no.
I heard so too. I'm hoping that it's true. It's not just a sick joke. There's a snap. It's going to be a fake handoff, and Washington's going to keep it, a.k.a. Radon Randell.
That's devastating to the
Demons.
Demons.
He's taking it all the way down to the 39-yard line.
So the Bobcats here are pushing the ball. All they need to do right now is just keep the ball on the ground. Don't throw it. Just run this clock out. Try to get as many first downs, possibly get another touchdown, run out the clock as much as we can.
We're hitting here around 4 minutes left.
And we just hit the 4-minute mark. Washington's going to be back. Got 2 men in the backfield, and he's going to hand it off to DJ Miller. DJ Miller's going to shuck and jive, dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge all the way up to the middle.
If you can't dodge a wrench, you can't dodge a tackle.
He got about almost 4 yards on that carry. That'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Now, Derek, 45-21, you're playing defense. What fuels you to keep going?
Well, just trying to get the ball back. You mean, you just gotta want to be able to just continue to crush the offense. But in this case, I really don't know.
It's like where do you find the drive to come back?
Damian Dotson.
You just gotta find it. You gotta find it deep inside you sometimes.
Damian Dotson just picked up the first down for the Bobcats. And that'll put him right at the 50-yard line, just on the other side of the Reynolds half of the 50. And so the Bobcats will have 2 men in the backfield. Washington gets a snap, and he's going to fake handoff, and that
he got
brings
caught
it
in the
back.
backfield.
Yeah. That'll bring it back. So that'll put the Bobcats 2nd and 11. And we do need this clock to run out. It's down to 2 minutes, 20 seconds. I'd be playing a slow offense right here if I were the Bobcats and just try to run as much time off the clock as we can.
Got running back switching positions on either side of the quarterback. Snap. It's high.
And he's still on his feet. Wow.
Churning.
It's a nice first
DJ
down
Miller.
right there.
DJ Miller did a good job of staying on his feet and just punching it up the middle.
Say they might have greased him up before the half because nobody can touch him.
So the Bobcats trying to run as much time off the clock as they can. They're down to 20 on the play clock and 1:26 left here on the game clock.
Have Washington under center.
Yep.
So I like to call this the victory formation. So that's my favorite play of the game. When you can watch your team just say, you know what, we're just going to take a knee.
It's time to relax, fellas.
We got the game coming to a close. Derek, how do you sleep after a night of a 45-21 victory?
Well, you sleep well.
Taking another knee. 30 seconds left. I didn't go to Glenn. I don't get a fist bump.
They look at you like, who are you?
You're like, what's this? What's this hipster doing?
Who's this guy?
I bet you he played the tuba. Get out there, band geek.
He looks like he tried to be a kicker.
I said, no way, man.
And that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen, here at Marty Jackson Stanley, excuse me.
Oh, Marty.
Gotta get it right.
Marty Jackson Stanley Stadium.
I'm going to tell you something right now. I see Keir Meredith with crutches running to go give high fives.
Yep.
I think the crutches were just for show. And he said, oh, yeah, it's fine, guys.
It looks like the students are going to rush the field.
Really?
Yeah. Students are going to rush the field.
And their cheerleaders are vacating the premises.
No, they're going to run with them.
Oh. Like, quick. So, Alec, what do you do after a football game show?
Go home. Sleep.
How come you guys never rush the field?
Because y'all never won.
We won three.
burn.
We won 3 games. Come on.
Okay,
now.
most of them were on the road.
There was one home.
We don't like you guys that much.
One home game, and we did rush the field.
So, what does that say?
There they go.
Here it is.
With the American flags.
American flags. Watch out.
American night.
Somebody with a cape on. Chest bumping. Who invented the chest bump? You know the high five was invented in the 1970s.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, there's a Wikipedia page for it.
Seems like it'd be earlier. So easy.
It describes how to do the high five.
There's rules.
All right, Alec, wrap it up.
All right. Well, for everybody here that works at Triad Sports Coverage,
yay.
We had a fun time. Bobcats come out on top. And we are not going to invite Mike back next week. We're going to have the same the three amigos up here because
that's right. We're on his fantasy team.
We're on his fantasy team.
Adrian Peterson.
So, you know, the fantasy team wins, right?
That's right.
We're superstitious. You got to start the fantasy team.
If
so
you
Mike,
like football, you like fantasy.
Mike, I'm sorry to say, we've voted. You're not coming back. Coach Spencer, you're not coming back either. Because last time we were here, it got rained out. And, actually, no, that was Coach Payne. But last time we lost with Coach Spencer in here. But anyway, the Bobcats win tonight. Big win. Good for their confidence. Hopefully good to go into next week. For Donnie Baldrige.
What's up?
Mr. Mike Pettaway, who is not here. Mr. Kyle Spencer, another co-host. Coach Aldine Payne. Mr. Derek Westfall, nice special guest in the booth tonight.
Oh, yeah, it was nice being out here.
I'm Alec Hodges for TriadSportsCoverage.com.
Yes, he is.
We will see you later, probably Monday night for Glenn's JV football game that got rained out. We will see you then, and we hope you guys have a wonderful evening. Go Bobcats.
I love this song.